Of Overkill trading. Today is June 16th, a Monday. I hope everybody had a great weekend. We got a great start to the week, kicking off here with a green dot on Bitcoin's daily chart here. We also had an XRP green dot come through on the weekly chart. I don't know if that's still there or if it has faded away, but you can see we're building up a range, and we did get that signal here today. I guess there's rumors over in the Discord right now that there could potentially be Iran nuking Israel. Again, a lot of noise right now, a lot of things happening, guys. This kind of stuff does not happen in bull markets. It happens in bear markets, okay? This is their attempt at getting us to panic, getting us to sell, and getting us out of the markets before things go absolutely parabolic. The charts are still looking absolutely fantastic. Okay, a lot of signals coming in today. In today's video, we're going to be taking requests over here from the Discord. So you guys put your chart requests over here in the chart request thread inside of the Discord here, and we will be answering all of these in today's video. We got ZBCN, TARS AI, Virtual, XRP, Ondo, ACH, Pinlink, Trump, DJT, CME. Okay, lots of names we're going to be covering. RGTI, AMP, Bitcoin Dominance, Mara. Okay, we have a ton of names we're going to be hitting today. These are going to be the top setups from our community, from our members over here inside of the Discord. These are the names you guys are watching. And on Monday, we cover all of these here from the Discord. So with that being said, let's go ahead and dive into the rules really quick for those of you that are new. We are not day traders on this channel, guys. We are swing traders that focus on a monthly and a daily chart. Okay, we're looking here at the monthly. Let's go back to Bitcoin's chart here. We're looking at the monthly and we're looking at the daily. We use these two in conjunction with each other. We also will look at a weekly chart sometimes, but the monthly chart is the one we are mainly focused on. So with those two time frames in focus, we're not focused on the day-to-day price action. We are focused on a 1 to 6 month time frame here. Okay, we enter and exit positions using our trading indicator. The green dot means buy and the red dot means sell. Okay, when I talk about the green red dots, those are down here on the indicator. You can see this green dot came on Bitcoin back here in January. That was January 23rd. We called that out at $16,000. That was 2 years ago. We also called this one out in October. That was around 2023 of October. That was at 26,000. This one came in November around 67, and we just got one right there in May, and that came right there around $94,000 to $95,000. And yeah, those are our bullish reversals. So those are our buy signals. So rule number 4 is that we only want to buy assets with a green dot or a green candle on the monthly chart. So when we're looking at the monthly chart, the first thing we're looking for is that green dot or a green candle. Okay, what that tells us in our time frame, in our 1 to 6 month time frame, that we are going up. Okay, a green dot on the monthly chart means that we're going up for 1 to 6 months. You can see this one came here in October. We went up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months. Had a little pullback, got another one. We went up for about 3 months there. Okay, and then this one right here came, and we have gone on 2 months of going up so far on Bitcoin. This goes all the way back to 2015, guys. You can see this called the bottom of Bitcoin back here in 2015. The price was literally like $400. Right here in 2019, the price was $3,000. So the most important thing with our rules, with our strategy, is to make sure that the direction is up and in our favor. How do we know that an asset is going up and the direction is in our favor? We have to look at the monthly chart and look for that green dot or the green candle. Okay, the green dot's going to be more of a confirmation than just a plain green candle, but they both are valid and they both tell us that we are going up on a monthly basis. Again, the monthly green dot means we're going up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Our time frame is from 1 to 6 months. Okay, so after we get the green dot or the green candle on the monthly chart, that is when we want to move into the daily. Okay, so after you get the green dot on the monthly, okay, that tells us, okay, the direction is in our favor. We can then move into a smaller time frame like the daily chart here. Okay, and the daily chart is where we want to buy the green dots as long as the monthly is green. So with Bitcoin right now, we have a green monthly dot, right? So we're in here on the daily and we're looking for these pullbacks. Okay, we're looking for that right there. Boom. Green dot, we're entering right there at 101 to 102. Boom, green dot right there. June 16th, that's today. Coming here, I think that came in around 106. It's up to 108 right now. And again, we were up a little bit more, but there's some noise going on right now. And, there's the World War III Black Swan, guys. That's a Black Swan that could potentially cause us to go into some type of dip, right? We're prepared for this, okay? If we do decide to sell off really hard, let's just go back here to COVID really quick and see what happened during the COVID pandemic, right? A Black Swan is like an event where you don't see it coming and it causes, mass panic in the markets. That was COVID, okay? Look at Bitcoin. This was back in 2020 when we had the COVID dip, okay? We went from 10 all the way down to 3,000 or 4,000. That was a 70% drop in like a month. I'm not saying this is going to happen, but normally after this happens is when a massive parabolic move happens. And I don't know what the market's going to do. I can't sit here and say for sure that, hey, if we start nuking countries, it's not going to affect the markets. I really don't know. Okay, I'm just here to read the charts. But what I will say is after that big panic selling back in COVID, okay, the market literally went on one of the biggest moves it ever had, right? Bitcoin went from 4,000 all the way up to 64,000 after COVID. So again, if there's some big mass panic event, guys, we're not going to sit here and panic. We're just going to sit here and sit on our hands and wait the damn thing out and continue to buy all the way down. But there's nothing to be worried about right now. If you're looking at the chart, there's nothing to be worried about. Okay, should we be worried about a nuclear war happening? Maybe. But again, there's been so many rumors of wars and all this stuff happening throughout time. You could look it up. There's been thousands and thousands of times where there was going to be a nuclear war and this was going to happen and that was going to happen. Iran knows if they do something stupid to the United States, okay, they're going to be a desert. Okay, that's just Donald Trump has said that many times. So again, I don't know what's going to happen there, but what we need to do is ignore the noise and focus on the charts. This is a great time to be buying Bitcoin right here off the green dot. We got that green dot on the daily, and we got the green dot on the monthly. So there's nothing to be worried about. Again, these times of mass, like the news articles and stuff, the headlines that come out and start trying to make you panic, those normally happen before we go parabolic. They want us to be scared. They want us to sell. They want us to be worried. Okay, and then they're going to absolutely rip the market up, and then everyone's going to pile in. That's how it works, guys. There isn't World War III starting when we're at the parabolic top. Okay, that doesn't happen. So again, ignore the noise, focus on the chart. Okay, so again, the buying strategy: monthly green dot or green candle plus a daily green dot equals buy. A day like today on Bitcoin, we would be buying right here at 107. Okay, 106, 107. Okay, and then the sell strategy, real quick. Sell strategy number one is we sell a red dot in the red zone. This is on a daily chart. Okay, so with the daily, we want to turn on our auto fib. This is our Fibonacci indicator that we use. And by the way, if you guys do not have these indicators, you guys can download those over here under the trading indicator tab right here in the Discord. Takes a couple of clicks and everything loads right in. So where we want to sell, the red dots in the red zone is where we want to sell. Like, I'm not a big fan of buying Bitcoin right now because we're up in the red zone, okay, on the Fibonacci. This red zone is normally where the top happens, okay? It's around the top. And if you guys have been following the channel, you know that we're fully invested right now inside of altcoins, okay? We're not worried about Bitcoin's price. It is nice that it keeps going up, but we're more concerned about things like Ethereum, okay, Ethereum, XRP, Solana, Chainlink, things like that. See, Bitcoin's already in its red zone. The red zone is normally where we top out on the daily. We want to be selling these red dots on the daily chart inside the red zone. You can see that called the top of Bitcoin back here at 106. That was back in December, and it called it again right here. Red dot in the red zone right there at 107, same price, and it sold all the way off to 75. So I personally am not interested in buying Bitcoin up here, okay, simply because of the fact that we are in that red zone. I would rather buy something like ETH that hasn't hit the red zone yet, okay? ETH, if that comes up to the red zone and hits 4,000, that's almost a 100% move from where we're sitting. Again, the red dot in the red zone, okay, called the top of ETH back here in December. So again, guys, this is just a selling strategy. And you can go back for years before. Sometimes we'll keep grinding up in the red zone, but typically once we get up into that zone is when we see a pullback. So that is sell strategy number one. And then sell strategy number two, this is the one I'm currently waiting on here for altcoins. I'm paying more attention to sell strategy number two here. That is, we sell when the stochastic RSI, that is the light blue line on the trading indicator here. So we don't need the Fibonacci for this selling strategy. Okay, you go to the monthly chart. Okay, when the stochastic RSI, so that's the light blue line right here, that light blue line on the chart, when that hits the white dotted line on the monthly chart, okay? So pretty straightforward, right? You see back here in 2024, right there, boom, that was the top right around 38 to 4,000 back here, okay? Same thing back here in 2021, that called the top around 43, 44, 4,500, whatever it was. We got really freaking close there, and then we sold all the way off. So that's currently what I'm waiting on. I'm holding my altcoins until Ethereum gets back up there to that white dotted line. And that didn't happen since 2024 there. So the white dotted line, what that represents is the 100 value. So if you think about it, Ethereum's sitting at 20 right now. So that means we're only 20% of the way to the top for alts. And things are looking really good. Ethereum is holding that green dot there on the monthly chart. Really good start to the week. I think you're going to see a green dot here on the daily come in the next, I'm going to say 45 minutes when we get the new daily crypto candles. We get those every single day at 5 p.m., which means we get a new daily candle. So we'll see a lot of signals come through the Discord here in about 45 minutes. We call all the daily, monthly, and weekly alerts out over here in the Discord for you guys. We had a bunch roll through today. See the monthly, you can see the weeklies. There's that XRP green dot that we got right there. That was called out. And then obviously the daily alerts as well. We had a bunch of crypto giving us dailies. We also had Coinbase. We had XLM. Lots of signals going off over there in the daily alerts section here today. We got news. It looks like no news. Just me letting everybody know that we're live. So what's going on, Jeff? Yeah, and if you guys want to chat on today's YouTube live, you guys can become a YouTube Spartan. That'll get you access. I will take your guys' chart requests and questions from the chat if you have them. But besides that, if you guys aren't, you just got to get them over here inside of the Discord. This is where I will be taking the chart requests from here today. So Mondays are for chart requests from the Discord. Wednesdays are for the live chat. So if you guys aren't a member of the Discord, you can become a member over here and get the chart requests in. If you don't want to join the Discord, join up on YouTube, and we'll get to your guys' questions and chart requests. So let's start up here from the top from Sporto for CME. CME. Okay, so this one's coming down here into the daily. That one had a red dot print today. I'd like to buy this one closer to that 50 there. I'm sorry, that 200-day moving average. It's got a red dot on the monthly, so I'd be avoiding that one. I would look to pick this one up around 250, potentially down here. But again, red dot is a big warning sign here on the monthly. Again, we want to buy things that are green here on the monthly, and then we want to hold all the way up. You can see that green one came right there around 217, and it went all the way up there to 288. That was a really nice trade there. But with that being said, I wouldn't be looking to pick this one up just because of that monthly red dot there. We got Trump coin. I don't like this coin at all anymore. I am not a fan of Trump coin anymore. Total rug pull. I think it's lost a lot of trust, to be honest with you, but it is still green. I'm sorry, it is still red on the monthly, so we'd be avoiding that one. DJT, same story. If you guys follow my trades, I post all my trades over here inside of this Overkill trades, thread, and I did sell my DJT, I believe that was 2 weeks ago, and I bought the Ethereum ETF instead. It's red on the monthly, so waiting for a green dot there on the monthly chart of DJT. Let's check out pin link, and guys, that's just important just because it tells us that the direction is up and in our favor. Right now, DJT is a dead stock. There's no volume. Okay, it looked like it was going to absolutely explode, and then Trump rugged us. Okay, Trump did that raise where he pretty much, right, he raised a bunch of money so he could buy Bitcoin in their treasury. So he sold 80 million shares for a discounted price and screwed everyone that was currently holding. So that's just the way it goes sometimes. Pin link, again, this one's dropping. I wait for a green candle or a green dot on the monthly there. ACH also green here on the monthly. you want to wait for that monthly to swap there. So a lot of these do not have any green on the monthly just yet. So again, we want that to be our first signal. We want to know that the direction is up and in our favor. See, XRP, this one would qualify because the candle is green, right? We don't have the green dot yet, but we do have a green candle. So that does qualify for a trade. And that one's got the green dot here today. So I've been calling out XRP on these dailies here since June, the beginning of June. Why? Because we were right there into the 200 moving average there. Okay, right there into the 200, right there into the 200, and again, right there into the 200. That's called a triple bottom. What is a triple bottom? A triple bottom is where we bounce, and we bounce again. And when we're bouncing on the moving average, that is a beautiful, beautiful place to buy. You can see it bounced right here back in March. It bounced around it right here again in March. It lost it right there in April, but got sucked right back up. So you can see how strong that support level has been. And this one's taken off here today. So that one's got a green dot. If you're not in it, I think this is a good spot to add. Okay, I think XRP is going to be anywhere from $5 to $8 here by the end of the year. Let me turn on the auto fib, and you can see the red zone's all the way up there at 330. So that's a nice little trade for you if you like XRP, and that one is given the green dot. It has given 3 green dots here in the month of June now, all at the same price, all at around the same price, anywhere from 215 to 220. Okay, and you're getting another one here today. So I really like XRP here. That one looks good. Oh, we got Ondo. And Ondo had a golden dot. So if you guys aren't familiar with the golden dot, that is also a 1 to 6 month signal. I don't care what color the candle is on the monthly chart. When you get the golden dots are also something that we call out over here inside the Discord as well. Okay, if you want to go review these golden dots and see what kind of returns that they have gotten on some of these names, go ahead. But this is simply a 1 to 6 month swing trade. So when you get this golden dot right here, what this means is you want to buy and hold. Okay, buy and hold for 1 to 6 months. Okay, that is what that means. So that came at around 82 to 83 cents. We're sitting at 81 cents right now. Okay, and it's been about a week and a half is how long it's been. So again, the signal is for 1 to 6 months out. The best interpretation of a golden dot I like to use is H bar, and you can see H bar gave a golden dot back here in November. This was November 5th. That came right there at 4 cents. It went all the way up to 40 cents. That was a 1,000% move in 30 days. Okay, it took from November 4th all the way up here to December 4th. Okay, to go 1,000%. So those are very rare signals. They do not come very often. And we did get one on Ondo about a week and a half ago. So that one is still a hold. Again, it's not a get rich overnight signal. It is a buy and hold signal. So I would continue to just hold on to this one. You even got another green dot here today. You can add on if you want to, but I don't know why you'd add to it because it's literally at the same price that we got it right there. So I wouldn't add unless it came down to like 60 cents. That's the only place I would add. I wouldn't add again here. I would just continue to hold that one. Okay, and that was the golden dot. Again, we call those over there in the trade alert section as well. Again, a 1 to 6 month swing trade on that one. Okay, let me go back to, we got quite a few names we got to cover here today. Virtual. I believe Virtual did give a green dot here today, and it faded away. So it's sitting right here at 180. I believe that one still is green here. That has a red candle, but the candle from last month was green, so it is still in an uptrend. I like it as long as it can hold on to about 150. Okay, that's the support that I'm looking at. That's right there at around 150. Honestly, as long as it can hold on to these EMAs, it's fine. Okay, I'd be looking for places to add, green dots to add. Again, we know we're in a downtrend on a daily chart. Okay, I talked about how we know when we're in an uptrend on a monthly chart, right? Either the candle or the dot is green. There's no dot on Virtual's chart because it just came out in May of 2024. So there's not enough data to feed the indicator just yet. So what you'd have to do is use like a weekly chart. And you can see it is giving you a red weekly here. Okay, but as long as it holds on to 140, those EMAs were fine. Okay, how you could tell if we're in an uptrend on a daily is if we are up above these EMAs, up above the moving averages. Okay, when we're in a downtrend, we're down below the EMAs. We never want to buy these green dots on the daily. when we're down below the moving averages. Does that make sense? Okay, when we're down below them. So what you want to wait for is a breakout over it. We broke out here. Okay, now what we need is a green dot. That thing showed up today, but it looks like it faded away from the chart on this Iran's going to nuke whatever news. So again, levels to buy it would be around here at 180. You got the green dot right there around 180. So it's at the same price you got the dot on. I'd say if it sells off to 140, you buy more. Okay, I still like that one. SPX. This is the S&P 500. Good call out here. I like looking at the S&P sometimes. Okay, that one is green here on the monthly. So we are fully bullish on stocks, right? This is the top 500 stocks in the stock market. It's given us a green dot. The last time we got a green dot in this area was back here in 2023. That was at 4,000. We went up 50% over the next year, year and a half. And again, you're getting that signal right now. So again, they're trying to do everything they can right now, guys, to shake us out. They're trying to say, oh, nuke this and nuke that and war this and war that. The truth is, okay, terrorist attacks happen every day, guys. I'm not saying they send ballistic missiles into Israel every day, but terrorist attacks happen every day. We just hear about them at certain times. And I believe right now, right, with the charts looking like this, they're literally trying to shake people out. And again, I do not condone missiling, nuking. I don't even agree with going to war of any kind, ever. Okay? But we got to ignore the noise and we got to listen to the charts as investors and traders, right? We can't let the noise affect our emotions and our psychology when looking at these charts. Have a strategy and stick to it no matter what. Okay, that's what you have to do. You have to stick to it no matter what. So we should be fully bullish on stocks. Any little pullback we get, okay, if the S&P pulls back all the way to 56 tomorrow, we're still going to be bullish because we'll be right into the EMAs. Okay, we love buying the pullbacks into the EMAs on the daily chart. Okay, pullback, 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 rip, pullback, rip, pullback, rip, pullback, rip, pullback, rip. Okay, rinse and repeat. Okay, if this thing pulls back to 57, get ready to buy. But I would buy the SPX on the next green dot if you get one. When you get one. The dot always comes. It's just a matter of when. TARS AI. This is an AI play we've been following for a while. I still like this one above 8 cents. Okay, watch for the green dot. That should probably come here in the next couple of days. Of course, unless somebody gets nuked. But the daily, again, I like the wave that it's way down here. I believe the monthly is probably red here. Okay, it's red. So you really want that thing to hold on to 8 cents. If you get a green dot above 8 cents, I would buy it again. Okay, this thing's traded very, very well. And I like this project. I think it's a very solid project. We traded this one like back here at 3 cents all the way up to 15. Nice little pullback there into the EMA. Pull back into the EMA. Okay, it's pulling back, but it's sitting a little below the EMA right now. So expect some volatility. But I still like this one above that 8 cent level. That 8 cents is that support back here. Okay, if 8 cents breaks, we're just going to have to recalculate and look for an entry at a lower price. So up above 8 cents, I still like TARS. ZBCN. I'm surprised this came 5th. That one had a little crack open today. Little green dot there on the daily. So this one right now, the support level, I'd put a stop loss on this at 0.039. 0.039, as long as that can hold, ZBCN looks pretty good here. Okay, the weekly chart's trying to turn up here. That's a really ugly red dot on the weekly, though. You just want that one to hold on to 0.0039. If that breaks, again, expecting a move down here to 0.002. But as long as that holds, this green dot looks very, very good here. That was up as much as 20% today. And then, of course, sold off a little bit on the news that we're getting here. So that one looks good. Green dot there on the daily. LMC. It's a stock or a crypto? I don't know. I don't see that one. RTX. Pinlink has a 25% staking, only 7-day cooldown. That's pretty cool. I've heard things about Pinlink. I've just never actually acted on it. But RTX is a little too high for me here on the daily. So I want to buy into the moving averages, right? On the daily chart, this thing's probably green as it gets on the monthly. Yeah, that thing's pointing straight up. I think this is a war stock. So obviously they're doing really well right now. But I don't want to buy that extended off of those EMAs, guys. We talk a lot here about the cheat sheet. So the cheat sheet will tell us, right? When we're way off of our averages are going to be the mean. right? The mean. So those are these lines here. When we're sitting way up off of them, that's not where we want to act. We want to buy the pullbacks into the EMAs. We want to buy as close to that average as possible, as close to the mean as possible. If we're buying way off of the average, that's like going to the grocery store and buying your groceries at a discount, or I'm sorry, at a premium. That's like saying, hey, honey, I'm going to the grocery store today because I want to buy milk, right, at a 15% premium. Sound good? She'll be like, no. Okay, and then she'll probably give me divorce papers the next day. But I like the stock. Obviously, it's great time for war stocks, but I would want to see this thing retrace. Okay, I'd want to see it down here into the moving averages. Let's take this back off here really quick. What else do you got there? NOC. These all look like war stocks. So that had a nice pullback today. Okay, I'd probably buy that pullback into that moving average here. Big old breakout. That one, and maybe you mean LMT. LMT was Lockheed Martin. That pulled back really nice here today as well. It's still got a green dot there on the daily. I really like Lockheed Martin. That's another World War III stock right there. Up above 460, it looks good, but it's really choppy. So if there's any news that the war is going to end or it's not going to happen, that's going to be really bullish for the markets. But apparently Trump's telling everybody to get out of Israel and stuff right now. So we'll see what happens, guys. That's a black swan event that we can't control. That's like COVID back in 2020. But I showed you guys what happened after that happened, after the big panic, after everyone lost their minds and sold everything and thought it was all over and that we were all going to die, right? Everybody panic. We can't control the panic, okay? It's better to just be in the market than trying to time it, okay? Because look what happened afterwards. 2020 all the way up here to 2021. The next year, it went up 15x. What's going on, HOJ? Yeah, if we can get this video, guys, to 300 likes, I will go ahead and give away 300 XRP. 300 XRP giveaway if we can get this stream to 300 likes by the end of today's stream. If we can do it on the replay, I'll give away 100 if you guys are watching the replay. So make sure you smash that like, 300 likes for some XRP. QNT, that one got rejected here today. Ugly candle. Again, this news is really looking like it's hurting some of these that look like they were going to take off today. But again, this one's still very bullish. As long as we are up above the averages, up above the mean here on the daily, okay, we're in a very strong trend. We're in a bull market, right? We know that. The trend is up in our favor when we're above the EMA. So it's still very strong. You just want to wait for that green dot for a place to add. But I'd be holding and looking to add that one. You can see that one has a green dot there on the monthly chart. So we are bullish, looking to actively buy pullbacks. If this pulls back to 90, I'd eat it up. Okay, watch for a daily green dot on that one. Pinlink, where are you buying that one at? Pinlink. Someone told me about this a while ago, but it's just a freaking rug pull, man. That thing got rugged hard. Just got destroyed, man. $3 down to $6. Okay, at least you're getting in at a better spot than those people were there. But yeah, hopefully you know something about the project. Those newer projects, you guys got to know what's up. You guys got to know what they do, what they offer. C-Pool, again, this one's down below the EMA. So again, we're not looking to buy that one. Waiting for a breakout. XBD, that one's breaking out over the EMA. So on the daily chart, guys, it's really easy to tell if it's green on the monthly, if we're up above the averages. So I'm willing to bet any amount of money right now that the monthly is green right now. See, monthly is green. Green dot here on the monthly. So if you like the XDB chain, this looks good. This looks really good. Okay, breaking out here. Wait for a big red candle, a big pullback if it comes. But it looks like a great spot to go long, 1 to 6 months out if you believe in the project, obviously. It was all the way up there at 86 cents. No idea what this project is or what it does. Let's look it up really quick. Okay, if you guys are members of the Discord, you guys can use our research tool. Okay, /info, and then you type in the ticker. So this is XDB. This is the XDB chain. About an $8 million market cap, closes the gap of blockchain adoption by integrating with consumer apps, unlocking value in the pockets of millions. So looks interesting. Doesn't have a max supply, so I don't like that. But yeah, I mean, if you know something about the project, it looks like a great spot to go 1 to 6 months out on this one. Okay, it looks like a great place to swing. But, I mean, that thing went from 80 cents all the way down to 0.00004. So no idea what happened there. But if you know something about it, it looks like a great place to look for an entry there. Damn, I keep losing my spot here. Let's see here. Where'd you go? XRP, we covered that one. If you guys are joining late, you guys can watch the replay. If we already covered a name, you guys can go back and watch the replay. PEAQ, I would avoid that one. Again, red on the monthly. XPR got a red dot on the monthly, but it is coming in there to the daily. Let's check this. Check the EMAs. So it is up above the EMAs here. I would watch this 0.003 level. You want that level to hold right there. Okay, want that level to hold. Okay, it bounced on that 200 last time right here, and it's bouncing on it again. So I like it as long as it can hold that 0.003 level. ASML. Okay. Good stuff. Do they have a max supply, or do they have just a circulating supply, Jeff? ASML looks good. This one's still a hold. I'd be looking to add this one on those daily green dots. That looks solid there. Okay, that one is, again, green on the monthly because we're up above those EMAs. Okay, got the green dot on the monthly back there in April, right there around 360. I'm sorry, that's a weekly chart. Monthly showing up right here, right now. So the last time we got a monthly with the wave down here, again, the deeper the blue wave, the better. Okay, that was all the way back in 2022, right here at 475. Went all the way up to 1,100. Big move there. Same thing going on here. DVN, the larger the time frame, the more accurate the dots, guys. The larger the time frame, the more accurate the dots. Okay, here's DVN. That one has a green monthly there. That one looks good. Breaking out here. Now we just need the green daily. Okay, so you got the green monthly. Check that off, right? We understand that on the macro time frame, there is a potential reversal to the upside. Now we need to be patient, wait for a pullback either into the EMAs and a green dot. You can see how the daily's overextended, okay? So what the monthly dot represents, guys, is a breakout, right? That means we had a move up here, an impulsive move, a potential breakout happening on the daily. What you want to wait for is that retracement, okay? So if this comes back into like 32 and gives you a green dot, that'd be a great place to scoop it up, okay? What I would do is wait for a green dot now on the daily. Now that you got the monthly. You get the monthly, great. Now you need to wait for the daily. ACHR, Anchor Innovation, Aviation. I believe this is yep, that's green on the monthly there. Again, we know it's green on the monthly when we're up above the EMAs. I like this one as long as it can hold on to 9. So I would probably buy it here around 10. And then if it drops below 9, it'll probably come down to 7 or 8. Just like it did right here into the 200, but I like it. I mean, the trend is very strong here, okay? So I like this one right here as long as it can hold $9. I would look to buy that one on the next daily green dot. If we get one tomorrow, you can move your stop loss up to like $10 or $9.80. That was that previous low right there, but that bounced right on that 50 moving average, right on the 50 right there as well, and looks good. You're just missing the green daily dot there. SoFi. What's SoFi do today? Welcome, Andrea. Good to have you. And thank you guys for supporting on YouTube too. I appreciate it. SoFi, that one's turning up, man. We've been bullish on this one since 13 bucks. I still really like that one over 13. Okay, if you want to buy it again, I would wait for the stochastic on the daily to pull back down here to 0, just like it did there around 13. But this one looks like it could absolutely break out here. You could even move your stop loss up right now to around 13.90 if you want to. Okay, we could see a green dot on that one tomorrow and a lot of continuation. So I'd be a holder of this. I don't know that I'd buy it up here because we wanted to buy it right here at 13. I don't know if I'd chase it up here, but if you want to buy it up here, I would use a tight stop right there at 13. That's interesting, man. Let me just check that out real quick. Pin link. What is it? Pin link. Bada bing, bada boom. Where are you staking it? Oh, it's a $51 million market cap. Interesting. I've heard some stuff about that. That's why I think it's interesting that you brought it up there. I don't own any or haven't heard about it, but I'm going to go ahead and add it to the I'll add it to our watch list here. Let me just do that real quick. I'll add that to, I'm not going to put it on the green list. I'm going to put it on the red list because I want to wait and see when that thing turns back to green there on the monthly, right? Because we don't have the monthly green dot or a green candle yet. I want to see the green candle pop up, and then we can go long. Because right now it's just stuck, right? It's stuck. 50 cents looks like the support. That's where it bottomed here. So they're trying to hold it above 50 million. It looks like 50 million market cap. And I do like the fact that it does have a max supply. That's pretty cool. And 80% of the supply is already circulating. That's very interesting. I'll give it that. What else we got? Keep losing my spot here. Let's see here. Yeah, SoFi's still a solid hold. Amazon looks solid. Looks really good here. I really like Amazon here above 209. Up above 209, it looks really good. Look for a green dot to pop tomorrow. Okay, if we sell off the 200 down here to the EMA, that'd just be a buying opportunity. But we have a green dot on Amazon too on the monthly, guys. So the monthly dots don't come around every day, guys. The last one we got was right here in 2024 in November when Trump got elected. Okay, and before that was all the way back in 2023. So these come around like once every year or so, like literally once a year. Maybe you get the green dots on the monthly. So, yeah, with our strategy, with our approach, there's like one month out of the year, 1 or 2 months out of the year where we want to be looking to take entries. And Amazon broke out right here above the EMAs. Again, we know we're in a downtrend when we're below the EMAs. Okay, we know we're in a downtrend when we're below the EMAs. When we break out above them, that's when we want to get bullish. That's when we want to get bullish. We don't want to be bullish. We don't want to be buying these green dots here on the daily because we're down below the EMAs. When we break out above it, though, that's when we want those green dots. Boom. Should have been buying right there at 205. Okay, you're at 210 right now, and that party looks like it's just about ready to get started. Green on the weekly, everything's looking good. Again, unless we have a black swan event where somebody nukes somebody, okay, the charts look phenomenal right now. Okay, and as traders, we have to ignore that news. We have to turn our heads away from that kind of news. We cannot let that affect our positions. If it causes the markets to crash, we'll simply just sit on our hands and wait it out. Okay, wait it out. That's what we'll do. And Chainlink's got a daily here as well. Really liking Chainlink here, down here at 13 bucks. I think Chainlink at $13 is an absolute steal. If you're buying this green dot here, okay, and we end up selling off, I don't ever see Chainlink going below $10. So if you buy it here, okay, you could always buy it again down here at 10. But with that green dot showing up here, I think it looks phenomenal. Putting in a double bottom right here as well, I really like it. You could even use a stop loss right there at $12.50 if you'd like. $12.50 on the stop loss for Chainlink. Okay, not a bad place at all for a stop loss there. Reasonable price target. I'm targeting anywhere from $50 to $80 on Chainlink. If you want to use the red zone, if you want to use the Fibonacci that we use here, you always want to use the top of that red line. Okay, that top of that red line is normally a great target. Right now, that's sitting at around $29. So if it goes back to that red line like it always has in the past, you're talking about a 113% move. I think that's a very conservative level for Chainlink right now. But my personal target on Chainlink is anywhere from $50 to $80. Okay, if it hits 100, I'll be really happy. Because Chainlink is my largest position. You guys know that. RGTI, this one looks good here above 10. I like this one above 10. Just need the daily dot. Very strong trend. Up and to the right. Up above the EMAs. Okay, great spot to buy. Great spot to buy. Okay, pulling right back into the 50 here. Looks really good. Okay, I'd buy it here at 11. If that breaks, I'd come down here to 10 and buy it. If that breaks, you want to buy more right there at $8. So you don't have to go all in on the first punch, guys. Okay, you want to buy in droves. Okay, if you buy here and it sells off to 10 and you buy more, your cost just went from 12 down to 11 if you bought at 10. So looking at those EMAs for levels to buy. You can see how it pulled right back near that 200 right there and gave you the green dot back there in April. That was at $6. It went all the way up to 15, 16 bucks. That was beautiful. Okay, watch for the green dot, though, there on RGTI. AMP token. AMP token is ugly. Okay, wait for the green dot on AMP token. BTC.D, Bitcoin dominance. Okay, that one is pushing up here. It's really pushing up. It's trying to. It's got the green dot back on the weekly now. But I don't see this thing breaking up above 65%. That was the top right there. That's going to have a hard time getting over that level. As soon as this thing starts to sell off, guys, altcoins are going to go absolutely insane. So it is showing, I mean, it's not showing strength right now. It's just hanging on by a thread. I think there's going to be a day where they just flip the switch and this thing is going to tank into the ground. Okay, I think you're going to see a big sell-off like we got back there in December when crypto was going absolutely parabolic. I think you're going to see this here in the month of June or July. So if that thing breaks over 65, alts are probably going to get wrecked, but we'll see what happens. 65%, though, is the level I'm watching there on Bitcoin dominance. And for those of you who don't know what Bitcoin dominance is, this just represents the percentage of money that is in Bitcoin in the markets. So right now, there's 65% of all the money that's in the crypto markets. Okay, you go to coinmarketcap.com. You can see there is a total. If you added up every single market cap of every single coin, there is $3.34 trillion in the markets. $3.34 trillion. Okay, 64% of that right now, 64.8% of that is in Bitcoin. So when altcoin season starts, Bitcoin dominance looks like this because money is rotating out of Bitcoin into altcoins. Okay, they're selling Bitcoin and buying alts, which causes Ethereum and Chainlink and XRP and Solana to go parabolic. So I'm still bearish on BTC.D here. If it breaks over 65%, we might have to have a different conversation. XCN, that one's got a green dot today. That one looks good, up above 0.012. Okay, got the green dot there on the daily. If you guys missed the green dot, what I encourage you to do is come into the 15-minute and look for a pullback like we got here just a few minutes ago or about an hour ago. See how it pulled back, gave you the green dot on the 15-minute, okay? Because we were already up, what? We were already up 15%, okay? And then we had this little 6% pullback here. So if you missed the daily dot, if today your name has a daily dot, you missed it, okay? You missed the beginning of it. Zoom in here to the 15-minute and watch for a pullback on a micro time frame like the 15-minute. I love the 15-minute chart. 15-minute chart is good on days where we have a daily. Okay, just like how we use the monthly. When we get the monthly and we want the daily, okay, we got the daily dot. Okay, just like the 15-minute, when we get the daily dot, you want to use the 15-minute chart. So that thing's still very, very bullish here. Up as long as it can hold that 0.012 level. Mara, M-A-R-A. Mara's bouncing right on the 50 right now. So I still like Mara up above 14. Watch for the green dot to come there tomorrow or sometime this week. J-M-I-A or I-A. This one looks good. Bounced really nicely there off of $3. I would continue to, I would look to buy that one here. Off a green dot on the daily, you'll probably get that tomorrow, but that looks really strong there above $3. If $3 fails, right, we're coming back down. But that had a big move up right there. I really like that one above $3. TEM, Tempest AI. Need a pullback on the daily. We need the pullback on the daily here. We had the pullback right here. We called this one out right here at 53, 54 bucks. It went all the way up to 75 here. Okay, that was a beautiful, what, 25, 30% move. That was where we wanted to buy, okay, into the averages. Okay, now that stochastic on the daily is up. We want to wait for a little retracement, maybe back down into like 60. And 3 per person, please, guys. 3 per person on the request. If I miss your request, just join Wednesday's live stream. We'll be taking them straight from the YouTube live chat, and that will be open to everybody. But today and Friday are going to be members only YouTube Spartan live chats here, because again, we're getting everything from the Discord here today. These are Discord chart requests. Monday is dedicated to the chart requests from our Discord members. 0.019 is the level we're watching on Giga Chad. Looks like a meme coin. Yeah, I just make sure that one holds on to 0.019 if you're in it. Pepe? What's Pepe doing today? I didn't see a green dot on Pepe today. Okay, got a red candle here. It was green to start the day. Guess what? Boom. Nuclear war. Guess what? Bada bing, bada boom. So that's now red on the monthly. Okay, I need Pepe to hold this 0.00001 level. You need to put a stop loss right there at that level at 0.00001. Okay, you need a stop loss at that level. Okay, that's a big level for a stop loss there. Okay, maybe not a bad idea to play some stop losses today, guys, because like I said, that World War III can definitely be a black swan. I mean, it's just one of those things that you can't really chart. There's nothing to chart about it. It's just one of those things that can happen, and there's nothing we can really do about it. All we do here is look at the charts. We could sit here and say, okay, 60 cents is the support here for Cardano. Why is that the support? Because we bounced on it here, we bounced on it here, and we're bouncing on it up above it here. So, I mean, that's TA. I can't say that Iran's going to send a nuclear missile into Israel tomorrow and cause the United States to enter World War III and shit goes bananas, right? I can't predict that, unfortunately. And the indicator can't predict that either. But what I can tell you for Cardano is 60 cents is still the support level. We're waiting for the daily dot. Okay, that one is still red here on the monthly. So you could set a stop loss right there at 60 cents if you played these green dots. But you did have a death cross right there. We just really want to see Cardano hold 60 cents. That's a really big support level there for it. We got Intel INTC. This one looks good above 19. Okay, still looks good above 19. I'd look to buy this one off a green dot there on the daily because we have the monthly dot showing up here in June. I don't know why that one's not on the buy list here, but that one looks good. Just looking for that green daily dot now. Looks like it's even building a support right there above 20 bucks. Looks good. Yeah, guys, 300 likes on the stream. By the time we log off today, I'll give away 300 XRP. Looks like we got about 150 people watching right now. So if you guys want free XRP, I give away XRP all the time over here. If we can hit our goal. 300 likes on the video equals 300 XRP giveaway on stream. If we could do it on the replay, if you guys are watching the replay, I'll give away 100 XRP. HOVR. HOVR, big move up here. Huge move up. Okay, we don't want to chase this. Why? Because we're up here in the red zone. Okay, up there in the red zone. So I'd be taking profits here on HORV, and then I'd be looking for a pullback into like 80 cents. That looks like a penny stock. So be careful. I'd take profits here. Algo Rand still falling. Okay, still red here on the monthly. We had that green candle show up there in April. And we're going to retest those lows, it looks like. Those lows were right there at 14 cents. So waiting for the green candle or the green dot on that one to re-enter or enter again. Pipe, ugly. Okay, buy Chainlink. Don't buy Pipe. Rose is also red here on the monthly. So again, looking for the green on the monthly before we get that confirmation. We tried to break out right here, but failed. Right, your stop loss should have been right there at around 3 cents. It failed. Now it looks like it wants to come test this low right here again at 0.012. So again, wait for the green dot there on Rose. But that one actually lost these lows right here as well. So that does not look too attractive. Okay, look at those monthly charts, guys. Those monthly charts will tell you the direction. If we're not green yet, okay, the direction is not in our favor. Something like TRX, this one looks good. Green pointing up and to the right. This one doesn't move much, though. So how to trade this one is you just want to trade this one back into the 200 here. See how it bounced there, it bounced there, and it bounced there. Okay, looking to buy that one right there at around 23. This one doesn't move very big. Okay, that one's pretty stable. So I'd look to buy that one around 24. It's got a green dot here today, though. So if you want, set a stop loss right there at 26 cents. We got BCH. BCH is pumping. Beautiful pullback right there into the average. And you got the green dot there on the monthly. So we're very bullish on BCH. This was a great pocket. We were calling this out right here at 375. boom. I would just continue to hold here and target on this one. First target would be up here in the red zone around 600 bucks, 600 to 640 on BCH. That one's still a solid hold. If it pulls back into the average again, I would look to buy more, but not adding up here. We want to add into the averages. Okay, boom. That green dot was a beautiful entry last Saturday. What else we got? Solana. Okay, also, green dot on the daily here today, but that's an ugly candle here to close the day. We're going to close here in 10 minutes. So still like this support right here at 140. If 140 breaks, this thing's probably going to come back down here and test around 100 bucks. So we'll see what happens. Okay, we will see what happens. But up above 140, technically, it is still bullish. Okay, up above 140. Let's check the candle this month. We're red here on the monthly. So you got to use a stop loss on Solana at 140. If 140 breaks, okay, this thing's going to get shorted probably all the way back down to 100. That's where we bottomed here in April. Okay, had a big, nice move up there from April to May, and now we're putting in a double bottom here. We just want this thing to hold on to 140. SUI. SUI 280. 280 is our support level. That one had a green dot flash today, but it faded away because of this news. So 280 is the big level to watch there. That'd be a good place for a stop loss for you. Watch for the green dot. Hopefully that comes tomorrow, and nobody nukes anybody tonight. Okay, in the macro time frame, though, guys, I think we're buying at excellent places right now. Ondo, again, we covered this one. This one had the golden dot. So the golden dot kind of overrules all the rules, all the monthly rules, everything like that. That is just simply a 1 to 6 month hold. So if you didn't enter on the golden dot, you're getting this one lower than the price that the golden dot came on here today. And support looks like it's at 75 cents. So that one would still be a buy down here. WIF. Whiff today. Green dot, boom. Donald Trump's going to put out a nuking tweet to make sure we don't pump. Oh, man. And we got a big event on Wednesday, guys. We got the Federal Reserve is making their decision on rates. So hopefully there's some bullish news on that. Right now, all we can do is watch these levels. WIF needs to hold on to 78. 78 cents is a big level for WIF. Just watching for that daily green dot there. GLMR. That one's still below the EMAs, which tells me we're still red here on the monthly. So again, waiting for that green dot confirmation. Algorand recovered. Plume. Oops. Plume looks ugly there on the monthly. Pointing straight down. Yeah, that looks very ugly. I would avoid that one too. I would wait for the green dot or the green candle there on the monthly, but that one does not look sexy. That one looks scary. FFIA, or AI. Looks like a stock here. Yeah, I'd hold off on ADA right now. Let's see how we react here. If we get a big punch down, I think it's only going to be a couple of days. If we do, or maybe a week or two, we just get a big punch down, I would just hold the line. If you guys have been buying with us the last couple months, as we've been bullish on these markets since April, okay, since April, I would just wait. I would not buy anymore right here, right now. I would just wait to see how this all plays out. You should already be positioned pretty well. FFIA, I can't see any data because it's a penny stock. ZBCN, we covered that one. BBAI. This one looked good today. I saw this one today. That one had a green dot pop off here today. You can go ahead and move your stop loss up to right there at around 340 if you want to. It's very choppy right now, but that is a buy signal right there today on Monday. So like I said, if you miss the green dot on the daily, you can move into the 15-minute. Watch for a pullback like right here into the 390 level. Okay, I like that one over that 340 level I just called out. Okay, 340, that's that low from right there. As long as we hold that, we look good. That thing's pointing straight up. SOUN, that is a stock. Okay, that also had a really nice move here today. I like this one as well, up above $9. That's where we bounced there on Friday. Boom, big fat green candle here today. No dot yet, but it looks like that dot's probably going to come here tomorrow. So watching for that. Looks like it's down a little bit after hours off the news. but up above 9, we look good. Wow. Stuff is really, really selling off here into the close. Link was up like 7%. Arrow was up like 15%. Okay, everybody rushing into the markets today with their leverage positions are getting smoked. Okay, nothing has changed really for us, right? We're still right above our levels. Chainlink is still right above 13. Okay, if 13 breaks, we're just expecting it to come back down in this $10 range. I don't think it's going to be down there very long if it dips down there, guys. So that is still green on the monthly as well. Gotta love it, man. Gotta love all the noise. They are literally throwing the entire book at us to make sure this thing doesn't rally yet. It's crazy. It's honestly insane. And it's been like that, it seems like, all year. There's just been news event after news event. 280. 280 is the level we're watching on SUI. We covered that one. Watching for that daily dot there. Pi. Pi is ugly. I don't know. This is like a Colt coin. Yeah, that one's tough. 50 cents is the level you want to watch. XYO. XYO looks ugly too. Red there on the monthly coming down. Watch that level where that green candle, probably at 0.007 there. Riz. Here's our low market cap play. This one's in the portfolio. It's still green on the monthly, still looking good. This is a $5 million market cap, guys. Looking for that green daily or the green on the 4-hour. I think we got one a few hours ago, probably when Frank bought, but we'll wait for another green dot there on the monthly. I don't see this one going below 4 cents here, 0.004. Okay, very, very low market cap coin. That one's still a solid hold. Okay, that's more of a fundamental play. That's more of a fundamental play than it is a technical play, just because of how new it is. I don't see a lot of projects like Riz with a $5 million market cap around. So I still really like this project. If it comes down to 0.003, I think I'll buy more, but I don't see that thing breaking down below 0.004. And if it does, I'll just look to buy it at my target down there. H-bar. Is H-bar going to hold 15 cents? It's holding 15 cents like a goddamn champ. Okay, the low from April was down here at 12. Boom, right there at 0.125. Okay, but lots of red candles here today. Just needs that daily green dot. That's a pretty ugly hammer candle there. Pretty ugly hammer candle there to end the day. So make sure, I mean, I'd probably look to buy that one back down there at 12.5. It just sucks doing TA during times of like a war, because it's like, it doesn't matter what the chart says. All Trump has to do is say, oh, everybody flee Israel. It's going to get nuked. And markets go down. So yeah, just a weird time. $100 on Reddit. I like that one up above $100. That had a green dot here today. This had a big move up to 230. Now it pulled back all the way into 100. It's got a green dot here today. Monthly chart is green and pointing up here. That one looks pretty good. If you like Reddit, I think down here around, well, 110 was a great spot to buy it, but got the green dot there today, so you can move your stop loss up. I just keep the stop loss right there at 100 if you want to buy that thing, but it's trying to break out. It needs to get over that 130 level, but if this pulls back anywhere near 100, I think that'd be a great spot to add to your Reddit. We covered Amazon. Amazon looks good. Dell was on the watch list from Friday. If you guys missed Friday's watch list, go ahead and go to the latest tab over here, the Discord. You guys can watch Friday's watch list. We covered all of the names in our watch list. That's under the latest tab here in the Discord. Boom. Right here. Okay, we covered all those. Dell was actually in it. Dell hasn't been in it for a while, but again, we were stuck in a downtrend, stuck in a downtrend. Boom, broke out of the downtrend. So now we're looking for those green dots. I really like Dell here above 104. Solid tech play there. As long as it can hold 104, those EMAs, it looks good. Hims. Someone told me Hims really broke out today. And it did. We should have been buying back here on the 9th, though. Right there around 53. But it looks good above 52. I would hold it and use a stop loss at 52. LLY. Eli Lilly. Here we go. New candles right now. Got CRV with a green dot. And that's about it. Link's got a green dot here. Okay, again, new candles forming every day, guys, at 5 p.m. Pacific time. So you just had one with Chainlink. Chainlink has one. AIOZ has one showing up. Ondo had a red. XLM has a green dot here. CRV has a green dot here. Those are the only daily ones I've seen so far. The one I like the most is Link. Link had one yesterday, but it faded into the close there. So still like Link, but if we do lose 1250, you will probably see a panic sell-off down to 10. There'll be a lot of people liquidated, all those people that take leverage positions. I do not recommend leverage, guys, in crypto. I think it's an easy way to go broke because of how volatile the markets are. But down here to like $10 is where I'd probably look to enter Link again. I wouldn't be buying right here at 13 because I already have a position. If you're not in Link, I still think 13 is an absolute steal in the long run because my target is anywhere from 50 to 80, right? That is my conviction. So I think 13 is an absolute steal at the moment. Doesn't matter what we do. Okay, if we go down a little bit, whoopity-doo. We'll buy more. Eli Lilly, too high. Got a red dot there on the daily. I would avoid that one. I would wait for a pullback there on the daily. UNH, this one had a golden dot back here on Monday. That was May 19th, and it's sitting right at the same spot we got the dot. So I think right at 300 is a solid place to build a position around this one. You can see the monthly is green here on the monthly. So the last time we had a big sell-off like that was all the way back here in 2008. It was $18, and it went all the way up to 600. But I like UNH here for a long. I think this is one you maybe go a little longer on, maybe 12 months out off that golden dot. I mean, that is a signal to buy and hold for 1 to 6 months. But with the way the monthly looks, I would definitely be taking a long on this if I wanted to hold it. Looks good. ARKM. Yeah, I think Arrow's going $5 to $10 this bull run. I think Arrow will easily be $5 to $10 here by the end of the year. ARKM, this one's stuck in a downtrend. When we're below the EMAs, guys, on the daily, we're not looking to buy. ALEPH. Okay, down below the EMAs here. Again, very, very weak. Looks very weak. AKT. AKT broke, but it failed. It's trying to hold on there to about 115. Still red on the monthly, though. We need that monthly confirmation. Again, the monthly tells us, boom, we have broken out, and we have yet to get that. We have yet to get the big breakout, the big influx of volume. So, yeah. Doesn't look so hot on the charts. ICP, this one looked pretty good. I think when we looked at it on Friday, yeah, it broke over the EMA there. That candle on the monthly is green, so we are actively looking to buy this one on green dots. So just wait for the daily green dot on ICP. I like that one down here. I think that's a sleeper. That could be a sleeper, this bull run. Not a lot of people talking about it. LCX is really ugly, okay? Really ugly. This thing right here at 10 cents. Okay, that's where we bounced last time. So you really want that thing to hold 10 cents. The chart is awful. Looks awful. Okay, that double bottom is what you would be playing there. If 10 cents breaks, it'll come down here to 7 or 8. That was that support down here. Pendle. That one looks good. Oh, it had a big fat green candle yesterday. I like that. I like that went up above 360. Okay, green there on the monthly. That one looks good. This looks good. Okay. Now that you got the green dot, if you miss the green dot, you're in here on the 15-minute, looking for a little pullback, maybe into 385. Okay, looking good. I like that one. That's your best call out. That one and ICP, I like those both. Circle. This is the new IPO. This is the USDC company. This thing's just on an absolute tear. I don't like to buy IPOs personally, just because they're so new. The only way to trade this one with the indicator is going to be on the 15-minute chart. So what I'd be doing on the 15-minute chart is waiting for like major pullbacks like that. Boom. Rip. But I mean, this is just an IPO. So I don't like to invest in IPOs. I like to see data on my indicator. I want to wait for the first big major pullback on Circle, and then I'll look to buy. XLM. Just too new. There's no data. There's nothing really you could look at on the charts when something is like 5 days old. Because technical analysis, guys, is all about going off past data, right? We're going off of data from the past. If it's only been around 5 days, there's just nothing we could do. XLM's got a green dot here on the daily. So I like this one. You could trade this one with a stop loss right here at 25 cents. I've been saying 25 is a very important level here for XLM. Okay, very, very important level for XLM. That's where we bounced right here, and we're going to want to see this thing hold into tomorrow. So hopefully there's a big move tomorrow and we continue this momentum to the upside. If not, if we break down, we got to be looking at these lows for from April here. Okay, probably back down there at 20 cents. Uni still looks really good here. We broke out over the EMA. We pulled back. Nice trade. Pulled back. Nice trade. Pulled back. Looks really good. I really like Uniswap here. You could even move your stop loss up to 650 if you want. Okay, that one is also green on the monthly. Okay, pointing straight up. I really like Uniswap here. Okay, that's one of my favorite looking charts right there is Uniswap. AERO. Yeah, Chainlink is definitely the biggest no-brainer. I mean, they are the strongest fundamental project out there. Technicals look right now, but that's okay. I mean, if you know what you're buying, you're not worried when your name goes down. If you're panicking when your name's going down, that means you don't have enough conviction in the project. That means you don't believe in the company or the project. Okay? That's why I encourage you guys not to buy shit coins. You want to do research on the companies that you're buying and understand what they do and the use behind them and why a big investor would want to invest in them. And like you said, Jeff, I mean, yeah, Chainlink is definitely probably the biggest no-brainer. I think their fundamentals are stronger than XRP's. I mean, their whole ecosystem is what runs the blockchain. So I know they're not going anywhere, and that's why it's my largest position. Here's AERO. This one's still a hold. I'm still holding this one. I'm not selling this one. My average cost is around 62 cents. I was buying right in here. We did sell off to like 50 cents, but hey, we're right back at it. I think their integration with the Coinbase app is going live like tomorrow. Don't quote me on that, but I did see that pass somewhere inside of the news. So if I was going to put a price target on AERO right now, it would be up here at $2 to $2.20, and we're sitting at 78 right now. So nowhere near a place to sell. Again, if you look at the monthly too, we don't have any data on that, but we can look at the weekly. Getting pretty close there on the weekly. But looking to buy any and every pullback. If Arrow dips back down to like 60 cents, that's probably where I'd add again. But again, that's my cost. That's my average cost right now because I was buying it right back here. So they had the news that their DEX is going to be integrated with the Coinbase app, and investors like that. The smart money likes that. That's why you saw this pump from 40 up to 80. That was a 100% move already. Maybe not 100%, maybe like a 80 to 90%. I got to be careful when I say, like, if something's at like 47 cents and I said, oh, I went down to 45, people will just roast me. You wouldn't believe it. You wouldn't believe it. Okay, it's incredible. So, again, take everything I say with a grain of salt, guys. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just a guy that likes to look at charts and trends here and share information with you guys. And I'm here to gather information from you. Some of my best trades this year have come off your guys' chart requests. So just know that. I get just as much out of this channel as you guys do. Okay? It's not about me. It's not about you. It's about all of us working together here. But Arrow's still a solid hold. Again, if you use our sell strategies that I went over at the beginning of this video, we shouldn't be looking to sell till at least $2.20, $2 to $2.20. Okay, that red zone is our target there on the fib. And if you guys don't have the fib, if you guys don't have the EMAs, if you guys don't have the red and green dots, the stochastic RSI, everything that we're talking about here today, okay, you guys can download that right over here inside the trading indicator tab. Just click on the trading indicator. Takes a couple of clicks, and everything loads directly into your TradingView account. If you can't see the Fibonacci, all you got to do is click this arrow over here, click that down, and then you just hit the hide button. Okay, it might be hidden, but you just unhide it there, and then boom, it'll pop up on your screen. I don't like to have all of them on at once just because I don't like a lot of stuff on my charts, but I use a number of different indicators for certain things. So I think the moving averages are really important when you're looking to look for trend reversals, especially on the daily, just because, again, we know when we're in a downtrend, when we're below them. Okay, we know when we're in an uptrend, when we're breaking out over them. Okay, that was the end of the downtrend right here. Boom, this is smart money coming in, buying it up. Had this pullback all the way back here. Got some green dots down here at 50 cents. And now we're back off to the races here. So I still really like Arrow. Again, I think the media and the news, I think they're going to do, even Trump, man. It seems like Trump's in on it too. I thought Trump was a good guy and he was on our side, but every time we get a rally, oh, something stupid out of nowhere. Just some weird tweet. Oh, China this or China that. And then it just delays the process. So I don't know. Maybe his buddies are just loading up as much as possible. Again, if you guys understand the psychology of the market, this is why we're not selling right now. Because the smart money is loading up. I truly believe in my heart that we are somewhere in this area. Okay. We have had this big dip down. That bull trap came right there in January. Okay. This was January. Everyone thought we were going back up. We had this big parabolic move when Trump came into office. Then we sold off a little bit. I could show you this exact pattern here on the chart. Okay. Let's just go to Ethereum. Okay. Ethereum. Okay. What happened? November, Trump gets elected, rips up. We pull back. Boom, we're started going back up. This was the bull trap. Okay, the bull trap is where we have this big run up, we pull back, and we turn the corner again, right? We turn the corner, and then they sell it down on you. Okay, the return to normal. Okay, oh, we're going back up, and then they capitulate, dip it on us. And that's exactly what happened in January, guys. And then we went into this 3-month dip where we just kept going down, 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 to down, to down, down. Okay, but right here in May, we've been talking about this. In May, we popped back up, okay? May was the bottom, okay? Right here at 8, well, this was the bottom actually at April. But May, right here, this was the confirmation that we are no longer in a downtrend, okay? We call this the takeoff phase, okay? The takeoff phase is when we break out. The takeoff phase is right here. When we break out over the averages, the mean, okay? That dotted line right there is the mean, the average. Those are those lines on our charts. We broke out. And now we're literally just choppy chop. Ethereum hasn't moved in a month, okay, since it broke out right here in May 11th. Okay, it's literally been a month and a couple of days where we're just chopping around, okay, consolidating, not going down, not going up. We're doing this, okay, and it's in these very consolidated, choppy zones where the smart money is loading up. This is where all the news, all the doom and gloom, all the fear is being pumped into the media right here in the smart money phase. Because the smart money, they own everything, guys. They own the media. They own everything. They want you to sell, okay? Why do they want you to sell? Because they can't buy unless you sell, okay? And these guys are like the billionaires and the trillionaires and the multi whatever, right? People like Trump and his posse, okay? They're the smart money. So they want you guys to sell when we're just doing this, okay? Okay, imagine selling Ethereum back here when we dipped for 5 days straight back in November. We went down for 5 days. Oh my God, it's over. World War III or something's going to happen or aliens are invading or volcanoes are erupting and, right, all the news, the doom and gloom, the fear. Okay, they push it on you, push it on you, push it on you. They want you to sell, 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 sell. That doesn't look like much on the chart, right? But that right there is about a 20% dip. Okay, that's a 20% dip. You saw your portfolio go down 20%. Okay, a new trader, a new investor is going to be like, "Oh my God!" Right? They're going to be very scared. But again, we were just range bound here. Okay, we weren't doing anything. We're just going sideways. Okay, and then all of a sudden, rip it up, and then that's what all the, oh, we won World War III and it's all over and it's blah, blah, blah. You know, there's not any doom and gloom up here. This is where retail and everybody's just excited. They're just happy. They're just having a good time, right? Because that's when, right, things pop off, right? Boom, all the way up. Same thing with XRP's chart. Guys, we called XRP out at 50 cents, okay? We called this green dot out right back here in August of 2024. 50 cents. You know what people were saying about XRP back here? Oh, it's garbage. It's a trash coin. Nobody likes it. Nobody wants it. It's garbage. Blah, blah, blah. And then what happened? It went from 50 cents all the way up to $3 in the matter of 3 months. $3.50. That was a 600% move. Okay, and then what were people saying up there? Then everybody on social media was like, oh my God, yeah, XRP, 10,000 by the end of the year. It's never going down. It's going straight to 10,000, okay? Delusion, greed, new paradigm. Again, nobody talking about XRP at 50 cents. Everybody hates XRP at 50 cents, but everybody loves it up at $3.50, right? That's how it works, folks. Trading is 80 to 90%. I'm going to say 90% managing your emotions and not drinking the Kool-Aid. Okay? That's it. That's it. If you can manage your emotions and not get caught up in the news. Obviously, World War III is like one of those things it's a pretty tough one to swing. It's a pretty tough one to not take into consideration. But just know that every single time, right, if you would have panic sold like I showed you guys Bitcoin back in COVID when we had the last pandemic episode, okay, if you guys would have panic sold COVID, you guys would have hated yourselves. You would have absolutely hated yourselves if you sold down here at 4,000. Okay, because it went all the way up to 70,000 after that. So yeah, you had to sit through a couple days of going down, 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 to down, to down, down. But then what? Then if you just waited it out, maybe went outside, took a break from the screen, okay, over the next year, you made a shit ton of money. So could there be a dip from the World War III if someone nukes somebody? Yes, okay? We're prepared for that to happen. Okay, if you want to use a stop loss here on your names, use a stop loss. I personally will not be using stop losses just because I ain't going to even give the brokerages my fees. I'm not even going to give them their fee money because I know exactly what's going on right here, right now. Okay, we're holding the line, baby. We're holding the freaking line here. It's better to have time in the market than trying to time the market. Okay, and I've seen this happen over and over and over again, folks. It's all a plot to get us to sell. Okay, and if you don't believe in what you're buying, you shouldn't be buying it. But like I said, I think Link one day, I think in the next 1 to 6 months, it's going to be trading around $50 to $80. I wouldn't be buying Link if I didn't believe that, if I didn't think it was going that high. Okay, everything I buy, I think is going higher. Maybe not tomorrow or the next day, maybe not even next week. I hope it goes up tomorrow and next week and the next. But again, I'm thinking long term. I'm thinking into the end of summer here, folks, because that's my strategy. I'm not trying to guess what direction we're going to go tomorrow. I don't care, okay? Where are we going to be in November? Where are we going to be in December? That's what's important to me. CLSK, this one still has a green dot here on the monthly chart. I still have a position on this as well. I like that candle here today, and I like it above $9. We covered TEM, by the way. We covered Anchor, IONQ. IONQ looks good, but just wait for the green dot. It looks like it's trying to build support right there at 35. Just wait for that green dot confirmation there on that one. NBIS. NBIS is trying to bounce on the 9. So in really bullish markets, it'll bounce on the orange line. So that one has a red dot. So what I would use is a stop loss on this one at 46.90. Definitely use a stop loss at 46, maybe 46.50 on that one. And we'll see how that reacts tomorrow. But if 46.50 breaks, I'd like to buy it down here at like 36. So when you get a red dot, that's normally when you want to set a stop loss, especially after a big move up like that. So how would we set the stop loss? We just use the previous low there. Boom, right there at 46.80, call it. Okay, that one looks good above 46. Or you could even put the stop loss down here at 45 if you want to. Okay, and then look to buy it again if it comes back down to like 35. CELH. Big move up today. Would love to see that one break over 44. This has been one of our best stocks of the year. We called this one out right here in February. We broke out over the averages after a very long downtrend. We broke out, we pulled back, we ripped. We pulled back, we ripped. We pulled back, we ripped. Now we want to look for that pullback again into those averages to buy. But you guys had 1, 2, 3 opportunities to buy CELH this year, and they all resulted in fantastic trades. This was the best shot right here, from 24 all the way up there to 40. That was a beautiful, beautiful move there. And then pulled back again, gave you a green dot, ripped back up, pulled back again into the average. Boom, green dot. Beautiful. This green dot up here is pretty high, so I wouldn't chase that one up here. I'd want to see a pullback into the averages on it. Okay, but I'd still be holding that one because, again, our sell target is up in the red zone. Okay, the red zone's all the way up at $90. That is our sell target. So I keep holding, and I would just look to buy on pullbacks. Look to add to the position on pullbacks. I hope you're right, Jeff. I hope World War III doesn't happen for everybody's sake. QNCX. I think I'm out of the draft age, so I got that going for me. Happy about that. I do not want to go die for somebody else's green. That's for sure. That's green on the monthly there. And yeah, looking good. I just wait for a green dot now. That one had the golden dot as well right there. You see that golden dot came at 80 cents. Ripsky, but penny stock there. So be careful on that one. X4. X4, that one looks awful. I wouldn't touch that one unless you know of some type of like cure the cancer they're coming out with. I like this one the most for you, but I would make sure this one holds on to 110. Okay, I'd like to see it pull back a little bit, maybe into 120, but I don't do the penny stocks, guys. This isn't a penny stock channel. Pinlink, we covered ICP, we covered GRT. GRT still pretty ugly. Want to see that green dot on the monthly, that confirmation there. ATYR. Can't see anything on the monthly. Daily's very overbought here. So I'd use a stop loss at 5 if you want to play that continuation. If it breaks 5, I'd sell it and rebuy back in around 350 when we come into the averages. It's an interesting looking, I mean, that's a very strong looking stock. So, nice. I might actually add that one to our watch list just because I like the trend. Let's add this one in. ATYR. Let's put it in the blue list real quick. If you guys want a video on how to organize your stock watch list, I got a great video over here. I got a free trading course over here. If you guys haven't watched that, I go through those videos. There's like 7 videos in this tab right here. I don't want to click on it because I don't want to lose my position here on our chart requests. But there's a video on how to organize your playlist over here. I have a blue list, I have a red list, and I have a green list. The green list is the list we covered on Friday. These are all the names we're actively looking to buy this week on Signals. So that one looks good. I mean, it does. I wouldn't buy it up here, but I like it if it pulled back into like 350. $5 is your stop loss. SOXL. Soxel. Really like this name, dude. We literally nailed the bottom on this one. We literally called this one out at like $7.50 over here. That was ridiculous. I didn't take a position, but if you did, you're up 200%. This thing's just grinding up, man. It's very strong. Chip makers look very strong. All the chip stocks are doing very, very well. I still really, really like it up above $16. I don't see that breaking. If you want to set a tight stop loss, you could set one at 19. But I think this trend's just getting started. You look at that monthly chart there. Look at that green dot. Last time we got the green dot was all the way back here in 2023. That was at 10. It went all the way up there to 70. That was a huge move from 10 to 70. This is also one of the best trades we probably called out. I personally didn't take the trade, but I know a lot of you guys did. And I got my cousin texting me here. He's been filling me in on the, one sec. He's been filling me in on the Israeli war. Yeah, Trump's telling everyone to evacuate Tehran. Weird, man. Weird stuff. Gotta love it, man. Gotta love it. Okay, hello, I would not be buying. I would be selling this thing up here. Hey, you're greedy if you're continuing to hold this thing. I want to see a big pullback on this one. Okay, if you want to continue to play the continuation, use a stop loss right there at 59, 60 bucks. But I'd be taking profits. Okay, we're up here in the red zone. Okay, don't get greedy. Take your profits. Definitely not buying that one up there. TEM we covered, and I got to limit you to 3, my man. I'm sorry. Join on Wednesday, and I'll cover art for you. SEI. SEI's still stuck, okay? Waiting for the monthly. Got to wait for that monthly green candle or green dot there now. AVAX. Same thing. Green candle or green dot. Polkadot. Same thing. Waiting on the green candle or the green dot. We had a couple green candles here, but this is why the dot is more accurate than the candle. Okay, because sometimes those candles can lie. But I still like Polkadot above $3. I think that's the solid support. I don't think it's ever going lower than 3. Could be wrong, but I would wait for the green dot on Polkadot if you're already in it. If you've been buying it down here at 4, wait for the green dot, wait for that breakout. Or wait for a massive sell-off in case somebody nukes somebody. Okay, if someone nukes somebody, all the markets are probably just going to have a big panic like you guys saw with COVID. You're probably going to get that for a couple weeks, and then we'll bottom out, and then we'll absolutely rip to the upside. So, personally, I'm saving cash right now. I'm not looking to build any more positions. I mean, I'm already in the market. I'm already fully positioned. So now I'm just building cash. I'm working. I'm earning money, right? I'm looking for ways to accumulate more cash, drive an Uber, right? Whatever it takes. Drive an Uber, DoorDash, whatever it takes. Go out, mow some lawns, right? Pick some weeds for some old ladies. Whatever I got to do to raise cash right now, that's what I'm doing. Okay, and then this next round of monthly dots that we get, okay, I was thinking they were going to come here in June or July. I still potentially think that, but obviously, again, we have the World War III wild card. So it could delay the process. It doesn't mean altcoin season's never going to happen. It just means it could delay it. Okay, that's all it means. It doesn't mean it's never going to happen ever. It just means it could be delayed. Again, my target has been from August to November for the top of altcoin season. That has been my target since April. Okay? And I'm sticking to that target still because the charts still look good. It's just the fact that we have a black swan event right now that could potentially cause some turbulence, which could either delay or it could speed up. I don't know how it's going to react. I don't know how markets react in wars. I don't know what happened back in the last war that the United States got involved in. And Trump has said he's not going to get involved. But if someone drops a nuke, you don't know what the hell's going to happen because that's genocide right there, man. And it'd be a pretty good excuse for Trump to get involved. So DJT, same thing. Wait for the green dot on the monthly. Let's be disciplined here. Adam, same thing. Need that green monthly dot. That one showed up, but it's faded away. So waiting on that one. COP, I believe this one has one. Oil energy companies are doing very well. King Trump working all angles as we speak. Yeah, I'd love to see him do something here. Love to see him help us out a little bit here. Because for him to be called the crypto president, not a lot of good stuff has happened in crypto. The only thing that's happened in crypto since he's gotten in office, yeah, we had that nice move in November, but that was some bullshit. Other than that, all we got from him was a meme rug pull. That was it. We got a meme rug pull from 80 all the way down to 9. He got loaded. He got rich as hell, okay, by dropping a meme coin. That's all that he's done for crypto so far. So I know he's just getting in office, and there is validation to that argument, but come on, man. Come on. Let's run it up, okay? Let's quit playing around. Let's help us out a little bit here. Because all I've seen him do is rug his stock and rug his meme coin in crypto. So haven't seen much from the guy. And I voted for Trump, guys. Believe me, I voted for him. But he's done some things recently where I've disagreed with. And just because I voted for someone doesn't mean I agree with everything he does or everything he says. Okay, I definitely thought he was the better candidate. And that's why I voted for him. Hell, I named my dog Trump, guys. I named my dog Trump. And I still got faith in the guy. I just really hope he's not a deep state puppet. That's it. And that's all I'm going to say because I don't want to get banned or something on this app. So, yeah, COP. This one's got the monthly green dot. And I would just be looking for the daily now. Okay, you got the monthly signal. It did have a monthly signal there for a second. But nice green candle. Watch for a pullback on this one and a green dot. I'd wait for the daily green dot to enter on this one. We did get the signal in the monthly, but again, the signal can fade away, guys, if the price goes down. So a signal is not confirmed until the candle closes. So until June closes, unless it closes with a monthly dot, that candle or that dot can't be taken away from the chart. So energy and oil should do good in war because, I mean, they need to oil up all those war machines. So yeah, BlackRock's moving huge money from Bitcoin to Ethereum for sure. So I'd watch for this one, a green dot on COP if I was playing that one. Watch the daily TDY. This one looks good. I like the fact that the blue wave is now down below 0. I would just wait for the daily green dot here on this one. This one's most likely green. It is red there on the monthly. but it is up above our 200. If you could buy this one here into 470, I think that'd be a great spot to buy it. So watching for the daily green one on that one, or for it to come down and hit the 200 EMA. Kava, I think I looked at this the other day. Not a fan. Not a fan. Ugly. Ugly. Okay, it's right back down to its support right there at 70, but if 70 breaks, that's going to get really ugly. But you can see that monthly's pointing straight down. Okay, you could use this green candle here as support if you want to. The bottom of that candle's at 70 bucks. So make sure it holds 70, but that chart does not look sexy. XAUT. That one's going up. So this one's pegged to gold. So yeah, daily chart, just wait for that pullback. ETH. Wow, someone finally requested ETH. Amazing. Yeah, there's a vote on the stablecoin bill in the Senate this week. I don't know what day. Looks like you're saying tomorrow or Wednesday, so that'd be awesome. That's some good potential news for the markets. Ethereum, 2,300 or 2,200 is the level we're watching still, guys. We are still bullish. Okay, there was a chart that I pulled up today. Let me see if I could find it on my computer really quick. So let me see if I could find this real quick. Okay, this is what I'm looking at here for Ethereum, guys. So you have this push up, you have chopping, push up, chopping, push up, chopping. I believe we're either right here on base 2 or base 3 for Ethereum. Somewhere either right here or right here. Okay, this is the parabolic curve step-like formation. Okay, so again, you have a big move up, you have consolidation. You have a big move up, you have consolidation. This looked exactly like Ethereum's chart. Okay, here's the first move right here. You had the big move up. Well, you could even count this one as the first one. Okay, here's the first one, chop. Here's the second one, chop. And now here's the third one. And what are we doing, guys? We're literally just going sideways. Okay, we're chop, 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 chop. We're not going down. We're not going up. Okay, we're not going parabolic. We're chopping around. We're going sideways. We're building a range. So as long as Ethereum can hold on to 2,300, we're good. We are good. There is nothing to worry about. I would buy Ethereum again on a green dot. You've gotten 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 green dots in the last month that you guys could have been buying Ethereum. So remember that. They literally gave you a month and a half to 2 months to load up on Ethereum right here at 2,500. Okay, again, this is when people get impatient, when we just chop, 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 chop. Okay, but after this comes this. There's no way to really tell when the parabolic move is going to happen. Okay, what I can tell you is that we are just chopping around. We're just going sideways. We haven't moved in a whole month. Okay, so every single one of these dots, I've been calling these out on TikTok. Like, oh my God, you're wrong. You're wrong. Your signal, your indicator, it doesn't work. How do we know it doesn't work yet? We haven't, this move hasn't happened yet. It hasn't came. Some of these people think that just a green dot means we're going to be at 4,000 tomorrow. They think it's going to happen overnight tomorrow. No, it's not going to happen overnight, guys. Okay? It's going to happen over a period of 1 to 6 months. That is why we have the 1 to 6 month vision. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme. That's not what we're doing here. We're buying and holding. Okay? Buying and holding. Watch for a green dot on Ethereum on the daily because it has the monthly. Okay, the monthly signal is the most bullish signal we can get. We covered SUI, we covered ADA. Let's look at INJ. INJ up above 11, I still like it. Watching for the daily green. Okay, I would really like to see that one hold on to $11 here. PRO. Proppy. This one looks good. I still like this one above 80 cents. Got the green dot here today, so I would be buying that one. That's a buy right there. STX. STX is melting down. Okay, I really like the breakout right here, but it lost that level. It lost the EMA. So now it's coming back down. 50 cents is going to be your support level. Okay, that was a failed breakout. So again, best thing you could probably do right now to add again would be just wait for the green monthly on this one. But it has strong support right there at around 45 cents. Pipes, we covered AXL. This is Axel. I'm going to go ahead and add this one back into our watch list as well. That one will now get alerts for you guys. But that monthly looks like it's breaking out. That big green candle there on the monthly, and now you're getting the pullback. Also had a golden dot back here at around 30 cents. It went all the way up to 60. That was 100% trade in a couple of days. And now it's pulling back. So we just need that green dot here on the daily now that we got the monthly. I like this one as long as it can hold on to 35 cents. Whip we covered, I believe. Okay, 78 cents. Boom. Level to watch. Watch it for the green dot there on the daily. H-bar we covered, XCN we covered, Cardano we covered, DGen. And again, guys, if you guys missed the coverage, if you're joining late, the replay is right over here in the latest tab in the Discord. The Discord is free to join. You guys can click that link there from Nightbot there, but you can see today's stream is listed right here. Bada bing, bada boom. Right there in the latest tab. So, sorry, just for the sake of time, I don't want to cover names 3 or 4 times. DGen. Got a green dot here today. I like that one over 0.035, if it can hold that level. It's got a red candle there on the monthly. You just want to make sure that one holds 3.5 cents. VChain. VChain's building support right there around 0.02. 2 cents is your support. It's down below the EMAs, so this is one, again, we want to wait for the green candle or the green dot on here. SEI. Same thing. Need the green candle or the green dot. Level to watch on the daily is going to be that support level back here from April. Okay, all the way back down here at 13. We broke out. Nice little trade there, but we failed. We failed to get buyers to step in right there. So, again, coming on down, watch 13 cents, watch the monthly. JBHT. JBHT got a green candle there on the monthly, so we're in here on the daily. This one looks good over 135. I like that one over 135. It's got the green dot there today. Virtual, we covered Cake. Cake just got listed on Coinbase, I believe. Yes, it did. Okay, this one looks good over $2.10. $2.10 is support from right over here. That's the support level right there. Boom. 210. Watch for a green dot, but that one looks good. Pulling right back into the EMA there. Looks good. Kita. Guys got pretty quiet about this one. Pretty quiet about this one right here at 80. Watching for the daily green dot. Now we got data on the indicator, so now we can see where the green dot comes in. So right now, current support's going to be down here at 70 cents. That's the level I'd be currently watching here on the daily. That's where we found support here last time. Look for that green dot here this week. IOTA. Yeah, he's got to look to the monthly on this one. Need a monthly or a weekly dot on that one. Still just in a consolidation, not doing anything phase. Okay, the green dot indicates volume coming in. That's why we like that green dot there on the monthly. QAI, that one's green. Okay, green dot, I don't know about this one though. Look at it. QAI. Is that a stock or a crypto? I'm going to guess you're talking about the crypto here. Yeah, that one's tough. Up above 70, it looks all right. Make sure it holds 60, 70 bucks. Got a green dot here today, but that is a weird looking chart. IONQ, we covered that one. KTOS. Okay, big move up there. I'd want to buy that one into 30. Okay, it's too extended right now. It's already priced in. The news is already priced in. This is where you should have been buying KTOS. This is where you should have been buying KTOS. Okay, the monthly is very strong, but again, we don't want to chase names that are way up on the daily. We want to wait for those pullbacks. Okay, a pullback into like 36 would be good. I want to see that stochastic RSI on the daily back down closer to 0 here. LMT, we covered DAG. Ugly. Okay, wait till that one gets back over the averages. ORLY, O'Reilly Auto Parts, huh? Got a car guy in here, huh? Okay, very choppy stock. Very choppy stock. You want to make sure that one holds 84. Look for the green dot there on the daily. Circle, we covered Maker, MKR. This one's been a big winner here the last month or so. It's up really big. Perfect little pocket to buy it right there at around 1600. Monthly's pointing straight up. We called this back out here in May. Okay, that was right there around 1500 bucks. Again, the last 3 times this thing got a green dot with the wave down here, it has absolutely printed money. Okay, look at that. 2020, $200 all the way up to 6,000. This one right here was 600 all the way up to 4,000. That was an 800% move. So again, you got the signal there in March, or I'm sorry, May, and you had a nice pullback here in the. That was a great place to buy MKR right there. Beautiful setup. That one's a hold, and again, looking to buy pullbacks on that one. WLD. Yeah, need the monthly on that one. It's sinking here. Okay, I want to see that one get back up above that EMA. It's got support right here where we bounced around 85 cents. Okay, watch for the daily green dot. Covered arrow, covered ondo, covered dot, covered AVAX, ARB. ARB's got a nice green candle here to start the day. I still like this one over 30. This one's in the portfolio. I think I'm about break even on it. That's an ugly monthly candle here. Let's see if Trump can do something tomorrow, man. I mean, the charts look like they're really trying to fake us out here. I mean, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 red days in a row, but we're right back down to where we were a week ago. We're sitting at the same spot we were 7 days ago, or last week, right, on the 7th. So, yes, this is ugly, right? 7 days in a row is manipulation. They're selling, selling, selling. But nothing's changed, right? We're still right where we were a couple weeks ago, right where we wanted to be buying. Okay, so let's watch this one over 30 cents, watching for a green dot there on ARB. Okay, this is ugly. Yeah, 7 days in a row. But again, we're right back to where we bought it back here in June, in early June. That was 10 days ago. Okay. I think it looks good. I think it's still good above 30 cents. It looks like we're going to get some positive news tomorrow, is what it looks like. Honestly, if I'm looking at the charts here, it looks like we're going to get positive news tomorrow. Because, I mean, it can't just keep going down. I mean, we got to have a green day eventually, right? A green day's got to come eventually. It doesn't just go down for 7 days in a row. Let's see the last time something went down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, what was that, 6 days in a row? Without a green day? Without a green day, 6 days in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5 days in a row. 5 days in a row and rip. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Green day, red, consolidate. It's very not very often you see 5 days in a row or 6 days in a row, guys. 1, 2, 3. Here's 5 days. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Green day, sideways, up. So, I mean, it's very rare that you see 6 red candles in a row. So I like ARB here. That just makes me want to buy it more. Because again, it feels like, oh my God, right? It feels like, oh, this sucks. But it's like, no, we're right back to where we were 10 days ago. Nothing has changed in our vision. Okay, we're still 1 to 6 months out. All we're doing right now is chopping. We're going sideways. We're not going up. We're not going down. We're building a base here. Building a base here at 30 cents. Link we covered. ADA we covered. KAS. That one looks good above 7 cents. Got the green dot there. You can take a stab at it if you want, but I don't think it has the monthly confirmation yet. No, it does not have the monthly confirmation. If you buy that one here, you just want it to hold 7 cents. That's your stop loss. AVE. Down to 200 bucks that's where the stop loss is. So watching for a daily green dot on this one. This one has the monthly, so this one is very bullish. Looking to buy any and every green dot we get here from here on out. Okay, I like this one. It's setting up very nicely here above 260. Okay, I think they're literally trying to flush us out, guys. So there's nothing to be worried about. Everything ended up green yesterday. Most of the stuff. A lot of the stuff did. Some of it still was red. But everything is still, the vision is still 6 months out, guys. Still targeting August to November, sometime in that area. Okay, there is nothing to worry about here, guys. This is where people get emotional, when things are just going sideways. We're up, we're down, we're up, we're down. Everybody wants this. Everybody wants the parabolic move straight up to happen overnight. but no one wants to sit through this. Okay, you can't sit through this. Everyone wants that to happen tomorrow. Okay, that's just how it is. So continue to be patient here. Palm AI, this one doesn't have the confirmation of a breakout yet. It's still red here on the monthly. 19 cents looks like your support, but no monthly confirmation. Just not interested. Needed to either get up over the EMAs like Mara here, how we're up over the EMA. We finally broke out of that nasty downtrend. Broke out, pulled back. Nice little trade, pulled back again. I still like Mara above $14. I'm going to go ahead and turn the chat back on, guys. I'm going to turn the chat back on. I want to see what you guys are thinking here. Kind of hurting the stream numbers, you guys not being able to talk here. I thought a Starbucks coffee would be okay to join the chat, but hey, that's all good. I'll turn the member chat off for now. Shout out to my boy Jeff, though. That's my guy. What else we got? RUM, R-U-M. Go ahead and chat away, guys, but I am not taking requests from the live chat today. These are strictly from the chart request thread over here in the Discord. So, RUM, this one looks good above 850. Up above 850, had a big green candle today. I actually set the stop down here at 8. Looking for that green dot there on the daily. And the monthly is green there. So that one looks good. I really like RUM here. This was on the watch list as well. If it's on the green list, it's on our watch list from Friday. So that one had a really nice bounce right off that 200 EMA there. TTD. TTD still looks good. I still like TTD. We did have a green dot on this one, like right here on the 11th, and it did push down. It did not get confirmed, meaning the candle didn't close with the dot. So again, just waiting for that next green dot. I still really think this is a very, very nice setup. So watching for that green dot there. I don't see that one breaking down below 60 there. Okay, 64, 65 would be a good support level there too. We don't really know the true support until we get the daily green dot there. So I would just wait for that. We got NVO. This looks good. We've broken out. Now we just need that green dot there on the monthly. I believe this one does have a green dot here. Doesn't have a green dot yet, but that wave is way down there. I really like this one. This one looks very solid here. Big company. They make a ton of money. And this stock's been beaten down really hard. This is actually one of my favorite stocks right now. That one's on the watch list as well. That one looks really good above 68, but we want to wait for the green dot confirmation right now. Wait for that green dot confirmation, but NVO looks really good. Good call out. ETH we covered. GME. GME got absolutely pummeled here. Looking for a green dot there. It's back down to the support level there at 20. Looks like they beat their earnings, missed on revenue, and their stock just took a complete dump there. So 20 is support, and looking for the green dot. That could come tomorrow. If we get a big red day tomorrow on this, I don't think it'd be a bad place to look to buy it. The EMAs haven't crossed down yet. You can see there's strong support. A lot of buyers right here in this area. Okay, we stood in that support level for a very long time back there in March, and then we ripped. Okay, got some buyers stepping in here too. So above 20, I still like GME. Gala. Ugly. Need the monthly confirmation. NOS. That one's got a green candle there on the monthly. That one's hanging in there. But it's still just dead in the water. Still dead in the water here. If you're going to play that one, I would use a stop loss at 60 cents. Okay, but that one's probably a very low liquid stock there, so be careful on that one. That's more of a fundamental play than anything. XLM we covered, Chainlink we covered, Ondo we covered, ENPH. Yeah, still just sinking here. That one's got a green dot on the monthly. This is a solar play here. Got the monthly dot, so if you're playing the monthly dot, watch 37.50. MDXH. MDXH monthly green, and we're pulling back. So this one just needs the green dot here on the monthly. I'm going to guess this one's probably going to pull back into 190, and that's going to be where the buyers step in. This looks good, though. This looks really good. I like that one a lot better than ENPH. And then Snapchat. Freaking garbage stock this is. Another terrible trade for me this year was Snapchat. But that has the green daily here. This thing is just chop, 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 chop. It's all it did. All it did all year was just chop, chop, chop. Okay. If you're playing it, I mean, look at the monthly. The monthly's just awful here. Okay. Monthly needs a green dot there. And they got earnings coming up here shortly, I believe. That is going to be in July. So they got some time, but God, I need to see it break out, pull back, and do the Ripsky, man. It has just failed. It has failed to break out, but it is building support here. This is probably like a 12-month trade here, a 12-month swing. That green dot is what you want to see. You need the green dot there. Coinbase. Coiner. Green dot there on the monthly. Green dot there on the daily. I really like Coinbase here. Up above 220, Coinbase is very, very strong. Okay, I'd buy that one here today. If you miss the green dot, wait for the 15-minute maybe to pull back down. If you can get it at 250 in the morning, scoop that thing up. Okay, we're building that base there. Building that base. Up above 220, we are very, very bullish on Coinbase. SEI we covered. BBAI we covered. Coney. Ugly. Ugly. We need to get it up over the EMAs. It does have a green candle on the monthly, but I want to see it break out. Okay, I want to see it break over these EMAs. Getting rejected, getting rejected, getting rejected, getting rejected. Okay, up above $7 if you want to play it off the green dot, but I don't like the trend. I don't like how it's down below the EMAs. I want to trade stuff that's up and to the right here. MSTY. Also down below these EMAs here. Okay, so that level to watch, support level to watch is 20 on that one, but again, it's in a downtrend. This is one of those dividend ETFs or something like that. I personally just would stay away from these things. But $20 is the level you want to watch on that one. AXGT. Anything that's putting out stuff that's probably too good to be true is probably too good to be true, guys. Just letting you know that. I know they probably pay you a ton in dividends, but where are they getting that money from? And MSTR isn't going to go up forever. When Bitcoin tanks, when it goes into its bear market again, Sailor's going to go bankrupt, dude. It's going to happen. It's going to cause chaos, too. Axon, no data on this one. I just watch 8 cents there. Make sure that one holds 8 cents. Riz, we covered. HBAR, we covered. HTGC. Getting rejected there. Monthly's green. Ugh. Some of these, man. 1750 is the level you want to watch. But wait for a green dot there. I just don't like the fact that it's not above the EMAs. I want to trade stuff that's up above the EMAs, guys. Up above the EMAs. When it's down below it, I just have a hard time. Okay, we're getting rejected with a red dot. So I wouldn't touch that one. If it's below the EMAs, that means it's weak. There's no buyers. The buyers are not in control. Okay. Right here, we're chopping around. So watch 14 on this one. This one's a little better. At least it's over the 50 there, but you want that one to hold on to $14. DKL. This one is your favorite pick. Okay, we're up above the EMAs. I'd watch for a pullback into the averages now to like 41. You can see the daily stochastics up there. Most likely has a green dot on the monthly chart. This one is your best pick here. NKL is the best one you called out here today. But this one is a very choppy stock. So just keep that in mind. I'd wait for a big overreaction like this and a green dot with the wave down here. That's where I'd buy this one. Okay, because this one is chop, 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 chop. White. This is White Rock. This one looks good. Everyone talking about it up here at 3 cents, telling the world how great they are. But no one's talking about it now that it had a big sell-off. So I actually like this one down here. If you believe in this project, it's going to set up really nicely off a daily green dot. This will set up very, very nicely here off a daily green dot. That's what I'd wait for on that one. ZBEC, we covered. QF. QFI. I don't see QF. X swap. X swap. This one looks okay. Green dot there. Looks like it's just consolidating over that 0.035 level. These guys have that partnership with Chainlink, though, I saw. So I had my eye on them. It looks like it's just going sideways. Again, not really moving. No one really gets interested until this happens. Okay, so right now, no one's really knows what this is. So I like it. I mean, if you believe in it, I think you just set a stop loss of 0.035. Yeah, I agree, Jeff. CRO is a great project. Lots of utility in that one. LRCX. I'm going to guess that's the stock you're talking about there. Yeah, nice breakout there. Again, you got the monthly signal. So what are we doing with the monthly signal now? We're waiting for pullbacks, okay? Now we're waiting for a correction back into the EMAs. Back into 80 is where I'd buy this one. I'd set a stop loss right there at 87 to protect your gains if you want to play the continuation. But that's a clean textbook breakout right there. I like that one, but it is probably approaching the I guess it's nowhere near it. I'd target around 104 to 112 on that one for a sell target. 104 to 112, but that looks good. That one looks like a solid hold. Be looking to buy pullbacks on that one. Apple, one I haven't seen in a while. I'm going to stand up here. And again, if you guys are tuning into the replay today, if we can get to 300 likes, I will be giving away 100 XRP. It doesn't look like we're going to hit it on stream. But if we can do it on the replay, 300 likes on the video for 100 XRP giveaway. Apple's still weak. Apple's still down below the EMAs. Still red on the monthly. Waiting for the green dot on the monthly. CRM. Salesforce. Trying to build a bottom right there at 250, but still red there on the monthly. Okay, that one really needs to hold on to 254. That's that low right there from May. ASML. Nice move up there. Boom. Pull back. Pull back. Okay, watching for a green dot on that one. I think we covered this one already. We got Uniswap coming in here on the live with a green dot here on the daily. Looking beautiful, man. Looking beautiful. Uni's looking good above 650 here. Looking real good above 650. See, we're getting some green back. Let's see if Donnie's going to save the day tomorrow. He needs something under his belt, man. He really does. He needs something good under his belt. If he can stop this war from escalating and happening, that'll be fantastic news for everybody. Near is going to need a... That's got a green dot there on the daily. Nothing yet on the monthly, though. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 months in a row down. Last time that happened was back here in 2023. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 months down. But then what happened? 900% move to the upside. So Near looks very interesting here. Okay, very interesting. I thought that one was on our watch list. It must have got... It is on our watch list. Must have got deleted for some reason. Somehow. But, I mean, for a long... I mean, guys, stuff doesn't go down for 8 months in a row like this, especially if it's a real legit project. I like it over $2. Near looks really good over $2. Okay, as long as it can hold 2, I like it. I'd be looking to add on these green dots because I think it's very oversold. I know we're down below the EMAs. We failed the breakout right here. Okay, pump, failed to break out. Okay, World War III, whatever the hell. Okay, trying to push it back down, getting all those longs liquidated. All those people that are going in with 10, 40x leverage getting smoked. Okay, well, we're just sitting here chilling, man. We're just chilling right now. Okay, we don't get emotional in this consolidation chop phase. This is when we'll get excited. Okay, this is when we'll be emptying our bags. Not down here, though. ON. Looking for reasons to buy right now, guys. Reasons to buy. ON is solid. This is another one we called out. Again, broke out over the average, pulled back. Green dot, Ripsky. This one looks good. I like all chip makers. Okay, this one looks good. Stop loss on that one's 44. But that one's pointing straight up, dude. We called that dot out right there in May. Doing the Ripsky. We're up a lot this month. Doing the Ripsky here. I love this one here. Watch for a breakout over 56. It's bullish when insiders are buying stock. Yeah, it's bullish. That means they're entering the market at that price that they're buying it at, right? So most insiders are buying millions at a time, right? So if they're buying millions of dollars worth of stock at a price, that's a good thing. It doesn't mean the stock's going to go up, but in my opinion, it's bullish, because why would the insiders be buying stock? Hero, wow, this looks good. I like this one. Was this an ETF? I mean, I wouldn't buy it up here, but I'd wait for a pullback like that, okay, or like that, or like that. Every time this one comes back into the 200, it bounces. So that one looks interesting. I'm actually going to add that one into my watch list there. I can go with a gaming ETF. That looks good. So we'll get signals now on that. Now that's in the watch list. So very strong trend, but not buying it up here. All right, not buying it way up here. I would use a trailing stop loss at 30 bucks. SYM, is that a stock? Yeah, SYM's a stock. Big breakout. Again, we broke out over the downtrend. We pulled back into the average. Got a green dot here today. Stop loss on that one's going to be right there at 26 bucks. Big move today. That one looks good. Okay, again, if you missed the green dot, look for the 15-minute to pull back. Same kind of thing. You want it to pull back. The wave down here on the 15-minute, great place to buy. Okay, as long as we're up above the averages here. Okay, sometimes when those green dots come, they come on candles that are up 16%. We don't necessarily want to chase something up 16%, but if we can get into a smaller time frame and look for a pullback into the moving averages, just like we do on the daily, that's how we want to approach that. So a pullback into like 29.50 here would be a great spot to buy it. I wouldn't just buy because it has a green dot here on the 15-minute. I want a green dot into those averages there on the 15-minute, just like how we play it on the daily. SMCI we covered. HPE. Big bounce there. Okay, this one looks really good over 17. Good call out here. Okay, looks really good over 17. I like this one a lot. No green dot yet, but it does have a green candle. As long as it can hold 17, it looks good. I like that one. You'll probably see a green dot on that one tomorrow. AMD, doing the ripski, dude. AMD is solid here, man. Looking solid. Look at that breakout. We called this one out right here at 108. Okay, we broke out. We pulled back. We had the green dot right there. Boom. Doing the ripski, dude. Had what even today. I think it's going to be a big rest of the year for AMD, guys. I mean, you could see this monthly chart. The last time we got the green dot with the blue wave down here on the monthly, we're getting one in June. We called that out. Was back here in February. Okay, that was at $74. That was February of 2023, mind you. 2.5 years ago since we got this kind of a signal here. Okay, it went from 70 all the way up to 230, 240. Beautiful move there. Okay, and pulled all the way back. And now you're getting another green dot down here for the first time in 2.5 years. Merry Christmas, folks. Merry Christmas. Okay, buying any and every pullback on this one. If it pulls back to 110, you better eat it up. But that one is breaking out. Huge breakout today over resistance, by the way. That one looks like it's going to run really hard. Really hard. Beautiful. Congrats to everyone who got in on that, by the way. EAI. I believe that's Eagle AI. EAI. Eternal AI. Got a green dot there yesterday trying to find a bottom right around there at 2 cents. I don't know. Fundamental play on this one. Not a technical play, but a fundamental play. You better know what that thing does if you're going to buy it. Chirp. Chirp is also a fundamental play. This one's in my portfolio, and it's still looking really good. Okay, still looking really good. I like it above 8 cents. It could drop all the way down to 7 or even 6, and I'd still be bullish on it. Looking for that next daily green dot if you want to add. But again, we're right in this range. We're just chopping. We had this big move up after we called this thing out, and it sank back down to 9. And looking to buy every green dot from here on out. If you guys got chart requests, get them over here in the Discord. DAG, this thing's ugly. Wouldn't touch it. D Pro. Dragonfly. That one's got a green monthly. Okay, and pulled right back. I like this one over $2. As long as it holds 2, it looks good. Gapped right back down into the moving average. Just make sure it holds $2. But I would buy that one probably right now if I wanted to own it. H-bar we covered. Arrow we covered. QNT we covered. Uber. Uba. Okay, this one's trying to build a base right there at around 82.5. Watch for the green dot on that one tomorrow. But if that one can hold on to 82.5, it looks very good. Looks very bullish. We covered all those. Oracle? ORCL. That is Oracle Corporation. Big move up there. We should be in the red zone here. Yeah, I'm taking profits on that one. Taking profits. Huge move. Great entry right here at 150. Boom. Big old move up there. Beautiful move up. Okay, but I am definitely taking profits. You can see the separation off the EMAs there. That's a sell. Deft. My pleasure, Jeremy. Happy to help, brother. DeFi Technologies. This looks interesting. What is this one? Does this have to do with crypto? I like this one. Pulling back. If it pulls back to 250, that'd be great. But I would buy this one on a green dot. Again, I like the fact that we're up above the EMAs. I'm going to look this one up. You got me interested here. This is what I'm talking about, dude. /info, DEFT. Oh, it's not going to be on the... Huh. Is it like an OTC stock or something? That's weird. I have never seen our tool there not pull a name up. It must be very new. What is it? DeFi Technology. So they must invest in like DeFi products, right? That's what I'm guessing. Yeah. I'm going to have to do some research on that one, but the stock looks really good. Really good, dude. I'd buy that one on a green dot for sure, but that one's going in the watch list for this week. I like that one a lot. Really like that one. I want to know more about the company, though, and what they're buying and what they're doing. But based on their name, they're buying DeFi technology projects in there. It must be an ETF or something. If you're watching this, I'd love to hear your comments in the chat, but or the comments if you're watching the replay. But I would look to buy that one at 250. If it pulls back to 250, I think that's going to be a great spot to buy it there. Obviously, watching for the green dot for confirmation, but watching that one like a hawk, that looks good. See, that's why we do these, guys. Again, this channel is not about me. It's not about you. Okay, it's about all of us working together here, man. I had no idea what that stock was, but now I'm very interested in it. I like it. Okay, you might see something on this that you like, or you might not. Okay, but understand, I've literally had some of my best trades off your guys' alerts, or off your callouts. REGN, this one's right back down at the 200. This is one you probably just go long on here on the monthly, but again, the daily looks very ugly. I want to see it break out here. I'm actually going to add that one to the red list there, because it looks like they're making decent money. But they're pharmaceutical. All the pharmaceutical stocks are just getting hammered since Trump got in. URNM. This is a uranium ETF. Looks good. Big breakout. Pull back into the average. Rip. Okay, now we want to wait for that pullback again here, but that looks good. Okay, I'd look to hold this one and buy any pullback. Okay, where's your target? It's going to be in the red zone up here at 52 to 55. UPST. UPST looks good, up above 50, breaking out over the averages. Again, we're in a downtrend where we're below the averages. We broke out, we pulled back. This looks good. I like it a lot above 50. What's the monthly's green? I'm going to put this one on the watch list here too. That one was on the red list, but I'm moving that one over to the green list there. Looks good. Looks good for a breakout here. Watch for the green dot. KODK. Kodiak. Ugh. Looks okay above 550. Okay, we're down below the averages though, so be careful. QNT, we covered FLR stock. Doing the Ripsky. Okay, so I want to see a pullback into like 42, but most likely has a green dot here on the monthly. Yes. Let's watch for a pullback. Watch for that stochastic to get back down here to 0 and take your entry. You can see how it's bouncing off the orange line, which is the 9-day moving average. Okay, but I want to see it come bounce off one of these big ones. That's where I'd personally take the entry. So right now, the continuation looks good, though. You could set a trailing stop loss at like 46 to protect your gains. The top of the red zone on this one is all the way up there at 48 or 58. That'd be my target, 58, 60 bucks. I gotta sit back down. ZBCN we covered. TARS AI we covered. Again, if you guys just need to come over here to the latest tab and watch the replay, you guys can rewatch this video after this if we already covered your name. PDSB. That one broke out nice. Again, we broke out over the average. We pulled back into it. Now we're doing the Ripsky. Okay, looks like a biotech company, so penny stock, be careful. It's cool as long as it can hold 140, but you can see how high we are right now. So, again, be careful with those penny stocks, guys. LXU. Also, nice breakout. Just want to see the pullback into the averages now. Okay, we broke out, we pulled back, we ripped. I like it over 7. Right over $7 looks good. Look for the green dot now. You got the green dot there yesterday. Again, continuation trade going on here. I would watch for a dramatic pullback into the average. It's got a green dot there on the monthly, so don't know what that stock is, but it looks very interesting. I don't want to buy any overreaction to the downside on that one. AKYA. A lot of biotech stocks you're calling out. So that one's down below the EMAs there. You're just going to want to make sure that one holds on to $1 there. Syrup. Making me hungry. Just grinding up. Okay, just make sure that one holds on to 45 cents. Render. RNDR. Broke down below 340. Next level to watch for a bounce would be 3. It's got a green dot here today, but no monthly. Okay, the monthly still looks ugly. So you want to wait for that candle to flip back to green or a green dot to add. If you already bought it, I would just hold it and then wait for a confirmation there on the monthly. But again, we tried to break out here, guys. We tried to break out here in May. World War III. Okay, let's go back down. Maybe retest these levels down here. Okay, but $3 looks like solid support there for Render. But I did see that they got delisted from Coinbase. So I don't know how that's going to affect their stock. I think the best thing you could do right now is wait for a monthly signal to confirm that direction is reversing. Wolf. Can you guys still hear me all right? I'm getting a pretty bad error message here. Getting a pretty bad error message on my YouTube stream. Wolf has a green candle there on the monthly, and it is bouncing here off of 350. Okay, and trying to bounce here off 4. Okay, broke out, pulled back, ripped, pulled back. Waiting for a green dot here, but I like this one above 350. Looks good. Tesla. Tesla's still fine here above 280. Can you guys hear me? Looks like my stream is taking a dump. I got a really bad error message on my stream here. Can you guys hear me okay? Let's see if I can close down some stuff here. Guys, let me know in the chat if we're still rolling here. Up above 280, I still like Tesla here. Still looks good. Mara, no. We did that. SoFi, we did that. NVIDIA, NVDA. Can you hear me, Jeff? Yeah, Richard, that was awful news. Hopefully nothing happens, man. If it does, hey, we're prepared for it. We understand. We know it's coming. NVIDIA looks good. Just want to see it pull back into the averages here. Want to see it pull back. It's too high. Want to see it pull back into 125. Yeah, I can't hear. It looks like you guys can't hear me. You're good on my end. Okay. Guess someone can hear me. Pretty low numbers on the stream today. Pretty wild. Top Golf, that thing's breaking out. I did Top Golf for the first time last weekend, but looks good. 650. 650 is the level you're watching. Again, the green dot entry came right there at 620. Now it's breaking out. Now you should be looking for those green dots to enter on here. Again, it looks like you're going to get a red dot one here pretty soon. But if that pulls back to 7, I would love that. Popcat. Popcat, 30 cents. 30 cents is the level to watch, but it is down below the EMAs now, which means it's red here on the monthly. So want that monthly to flip back. SUI, we covered XLM, we covered Bitcoin. Bitcoin's still great. See, everyone's freaking out right now. I got a solid fat green dot right there up above 104. I think it looks fantastic. I think Bitcoin looks like it's going to 120 to 130 here by the end of the week. Looks phenomenal. Okay, I really like that one. And the true support level would be right down there at 102. BBI, we covered SMR. SMR, new scale. Monthly's pointing straight up there. And the daily's a little overextended here, though. So use a trailing stop on that one around 37. I don't know, Jeff. I'm not sure, man. Up above 37 is the level I'm watching. But I would be taking profits on that. Where'd we go here? Jesus. Here we go. Yeah, it's very high right now. So again, that extension, I want to be taking profits. You got the auto fib. Again, we're up into the red zone, so looking for a red dot. But again, there's a big extension there off the EMAs there, so you want to be careful. I'd be taking some off the table up here. PFE, this is Pfizer. That one broke out over the 50. That's interesting. This stock's been hammered as well. It's got a green candle here on the monthly. This one might be an interesting one to watch this week for a green dot. If that can come up above that 50 EMA, I think he'd be good. Watch for a green dot, though. NBO, we covered IMNN. Is it? IMNN. Cool. Yeah, the error message went away now, so we're all good. I just saw the stream numbers drop from like 100 to like 50, so I thought it was weird. This one looks interesting, right? It's back down here at the dollar range. I just wait for the green dot. It had a big move up to 3, and now it pulled all the way back. So watch that one. Watch a dollar. Watch for a bounce on a dollar on that one. But again, penny stock, be careful. XDC. Ugly. Down below the EMAs. Want that monthly confirmation. Need a green dot there on the monthly. Need the green dot there on the monthly. I'm going to change this up now, actually. We're going to go with a solid yellow line. Let's use a yellow line for support from now on. I don't want to use the red anymore because we got red candles. Chirp. Chirp's in the portfolio. Again, we're just waiting on the green dot confirmation there on the daily. It's holding 9 pretty strong here. Okay, watching for the green dot there on the daily. OBDC. 14 is the level you want to watch there. 14 is that level you want to watch. There, you guys can see the support levels a lot better now. I like that. PEAQ. I think we covered this one already. Like a crypto. Yeah, I wouldn't touch it. ICP looks good. We covered that one. VeChain. We got UNH. We covered WLK. WLK had the golden dot as well. Okay, so again, that's a 1 to 6 month hold. So we're still holding. We're still in a holding pattern here on WLK. Hut. Hut looks good. Another crypto stock here, pulled back. Beautiful entry right there at 14, right into the average. Nice move up. Looking for a green dot on this one, but it looks like it wants to do some continuation there. I've watched 17. Amazon. Amazon's still looking good, guys. It has the monthly dot there. I think Hut had a monthly dot as well. Yeah, Hunt also has a monthly dot. So these look great. Amazon and Hunt both look really good. Just looking for the green dots there. That was a great entry on Hunt right there at 15.5. Even better right there into the EMA if you could play it right into the EMA. White Rock we covered. VeChain we covered. Dot we covered. Fang, F-A-N-G. Fang had a nice move up. Now it's pulling back. I like this one as long as it can hold on to 140 there. Looking for the next green dot on that one, but watch for that one to get a big fat green candle tomorrow and go up. That could definitely reverse and go up now that it filled that gap. So it is a little overbought, but I mean, if you're talking about the red zone on this one, it's all the way back up there at 200 to 210. And oil stocks have been heating up, but they've been trying to heat up for the last year. We'll see if this time is for real. I believe it does almost have a green dot here on the monthly. So watch for that. I'm actually going to move that one over into my green list there and see what it does here tomorrow. Fang, O-R-L-Y. Yeah, we already covered O'Reilly. If you guys could just put your requests in one time. Don't do multiple requests because again, I go through every single one here. You don't have to put it in twice. So after I open it up, you just got to do it once. We covered all those. NVO we covered. ZIM. ZIM's got a green dot right there from yesterday. That one looks good as long as it can hold on to 16. Looks like shipping services. Got a green candle there on the monthly. If that one's going to hold strong, it's going to hold on to 16. So that's another one that you could get in here to the 15-minute on and watch for a pullback into the EMAs now that you missed the green dot. Because again, if you missed the green dot on the daily, guys, zoom into the 15-minute and look for a pullback into the averages. Okay, that one had a green dot right there at, what was that, 17? But the support is all the way down here off the daily, right at $16. So that one looks good. I'd look for an entry on the 15-minute if you miss the dot. VeChain we covered, dot we covered, CRO. No one requested CRO. That one's got a green candle here to start. What is today? Tuesday's candle. Again, we just got those new daily candles. So look how far the wave is down here at the moment. Last time we were that low was all the way back here in March, right there at 7 cents. We popped all the way up to 11. Beautiful move. I like the green candle here to start the day. The monthly had a green candle finish in May, but it's red here on the month. So, I mean, as long as this thing can hold on to 9 cents, it looks good. It's sitting right at 9 right now. Next support level's right there at 8.5, and after that, it would be down here at 7. So I took a position on this around 9.5. So I'm down like 5%, but I literally could care less because, again, I'm looking for the big boy move. This thing was all the way up at $1 in the last bull run. I think it's at least going to 40 or 50 cents here in the bull run. So best thing we could do is wait for the monthly confirmation. Wait for that monthly confirmation. If you want to anticipate the monthly, okay, watch for a daily dot or a weekly dot, okay, whatever one comes first, which will probably be the daily here in the next couple days. Okay, charts are still looking good, guys. Nothing to panic about here. The only thing to panic about is if someone drops a nuke. Then charts don't matter at that point. KTOS we covered. I'd be taking profits on this one. Again, we're up here in the red zone. If you don't want to take profits, just use a trailing stop loss. I'd set it at 38. I'd probably set it at 40 if it was me, but 38, you definitely need a stop loss there. But I'd be taking profits up here, guys. We want to buy these pullbacks right here into the average. If you bought this pullback back here in, what was that, April? Okay, it went all the way up to 42, 43 bucks. That was a 60% move in a month. So, or a month and a half. Okay, beautiful move. You also had another opportunity to add right here around 34. Boom, big move up. Okay, but right now, I think it's already priced in, right? Everyone's thinking about war. They're like, oh, I should get into defense stocks, but it's too late because we're already up here. Let's wait for a dramatic pullback, right? Retail's rushing into defense stocks right now. Let's go ahead and add this one to the watch list, by the way. I want defense names, okay? I want to know what's going to be popping off if World War III pops off. That's going to be on the blue list. So the blue list are my names that are still bullish, but I am waiting for a pullback. Like, for example, KTOS, right? I want to buy it down here into the averages. So I like the trend, right? It's up and to the right, but it's too high. You can see the last time it was off the averages, it had a big dramatic pullback. That's where I want to buy, right there. Boom. Ripski. Okay, too high right now. So let's keep an eye on it. Okay, let's wait for a pullback. What else we got? QNT, we covered Cisco stock. Cisco. SCO. CISO? CISO. What the hell is this? That looks good. I mean, it's a penny stock, but that looks good up above $1. Okay, if you want to play it, there's the green dot for you. No idea. It's got a monthly and a daily. Nice little penny stock setup right there. That looks interesting, my man. Looks interesting for sure. But I don't trade penny stocks. But if you want to buy that one, not a bad place to do so here. JMIA, we covered. That one looks good, over $3. VRA. And if you guys missed if you guys are joining late, you guys missed the coverage, just go watch the replay. This replay will be available here after the stream. The daily's got the daily dot there, but the monthly looks awful. Weekly looks okay. Got a daily dot there. You're going to want to just watch a penny, or 0.0001. BNB, there's one I haven't seen in a while. Okay, very solid. Again, we're in a downtrend when we're what? When we're trending below the EMAs, getting rejected, getting rejected, getting rejected. Broke out, nice little pullback right there at 625. Boom, got a green dot there on the daily. Okay, so that looks good. Okay, that looks really good up above 620. Looks good. I'd buy that one right here at 650. QNT, covered that. RXRX. Green dot, green candle on the monthly. Still looks pretty weak, though. Watch for a green dot if you want to play it, but it's pretty weak. It has support down there at about 350, 375. RR. Robotics company here. That one looks pretty good. I like the wave way down here. You know, penny stock. So 150 be my support. And look for the green dot there tomorrow. But that looks good. Right back down into the EMA. That's right where we bounced here last time. You guys are calling out a lot of penny stocks here today. But this looks interesting. It was all the way up at 5 and it sold all the way off down here to 150. And now we're just kind of building the base here at $2. And they actually reported earnings. And they only make $1 million. So they're literally a penny stock here. ENA. ENA still, wow, this looks interesting. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If I want to own a stock or a crypto, guys, I want to buy it after it goes down for 6 months. That's just all there is to it. Like, if something goes down for 6 months and I believe in it, and I believe it's going to go back to all-time highs, it's probably a great spot to be buying it. I mean, absolutely fantastic spot to be buying it. This one is a very interesting looking chart here. I don't know the market cap. Let's check the market cap real quick. Let me just check the market cap real quick. I'm going to do it over here on my other screen, though, because I don't want to. Let's just use the research tool here for you. /info. Okay, maybe not. Maybe it's not going to let me do it. I don't know what the hell is going on with that thing, man. I can't even click on the damn thread. That's freaking weird, man. That is weird. Give me a sec here. I'll look it up for you guys. I'm just going to restart that window. Here we go. So again, if you guys want to use this research tool over here, it's right here under research tool. Just type in /info, and then you type the ticker. So in this case, it was ENA. So Athena is the crypto, and you just hit enter, and it literally pulls up all the information about it. So the market cap, that's $1.8 billion market cap. That's a huge project. Huge project. Okay, 15 million total supply. I don't know. I don't know too much about it, so I'd have to look more into it. But I mean, if you want to own it for the long term, if you think it's going back to 130, 140, great place to buy it down here at 30 cents. It just hasn't broken its downtrend yet. That's the only problem with it. From Israel, different plan for better days. Hopefully you'll soon over. Yep. Prayers to you, brother. I hope you're all right. I hope your family's all right, and I hope this ends ASAP. We covered GRT. What's Fubo doing? Fubo. Oh, looks good. Big move up there at 650. Pulled back. Nice little trade. Pulled back. Nice little trade. Pulled back again. Nice little trade. Just watch for that green dot next. But I like this one over 250. Another penny stock here. I actually use Fubo, believe it or not. They got a pretty good streaming service. Def stock. I think this is my winner for the day, guys. Baller KM23. I really like this stock. I got to look more into it after the stream because it didn't pull up in our research tool, but I mean, this thing was at $5 here about a month ago, and it's pulled all the way back to 250, and it's coming right back down into that average right now. So it's DeFi technology. So I don't know if they like. I mean, they're making money. They beat on their revenue by $22 million. That's insane. I really want to see what is the market cap of DFT stock. It doesn't even say the market cap, dude. There's no information on this stock. Okay, there it is. It's an $877 million. Oh, here we go. CNBC's got us, guys. Look at this. So DeFi Technologies Incorporated is a financial technology company that pioneers the convergence of traditional capital markets with decentralized finance, which is DeFi, which is what crypto is. The company business lines include asset management, DeFi Alpha, Stillman Digital, whatever the hell that is, DeFi Ventures, and I'm not going to try to say that word, in the asset management business. So they're an asset management business, but I mean, what are they, $1 billion company that I saw? About an $877 million company. So that still classifies as a penny stock. So that's interesting, though. I really like the chart, and their earnings are good. I mean, they're beating on their earnings. You could see they were expected to make $222 billion or $1 million last quarter, but they made $43 million. So they made double what they were expected to make, which is apparently really good. So that's an interesting looking penny stock there for sure. For sure. Mammo. That one's just grinding up. I'm waiting for a really dramatic pullback on this one. There's just not enough data for me to really have an opinion on it. You can look at the 4 hour here. It's just a weird project. I think it's interesting, but it's just a weird project. PENGU. No offense to you guys, because I know some of you guys are buying it, but it just hasn't been around long enough for me to have an opinion. It's only been around for a couple months. PENGU, you're going to want to make sure that one holds on to 0.009 there. 0.009, you got a green candle there on the monthly. But you could see that is support right there at the bottom of that candle right there. You're going to want to make sure that holds. Again, penny stock, or I'm sorry, that is a meme coin there, so be careful. ARB, we covered Okta. Good request on this one. I called this one out today. I call out all my favorite setups for you guys over here every single day in Overkill alerts. Okay, sometimes I'll post the TikTok videos over here, but I called out a bunch of these, and KTA was one of them today. SUI, there was a bunch today. Monday's normally a very hot day. Okta was the one we called out today, though. This is a cybersecurity company. Why do I like it? Well, it pulled right back into the 200 EMA here, okay? Just like it did right there, just like it did right there, and just like it did right there. So, again, it was in an ugly downtrend. It broke out. It pulled back, okay? And now it's doing the Ripski. Pull back, Ripski. Pull back, Ripski. Pull back, Ripski. Pull back, what comes next? The Ripski. I think you see a green dot on Okta tomorrow. I'd buy that one right here off the 200, though. That is literally where it's bounced 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. And you could just use a stop loss right there at around $95, $96. But that's good. That one looks good. SMR, I believe we covered this one. It's just ripping right now. I mean, I don't chase things at all-time highs. I want to see a pullback into 20. So, like I said, I'd probably take profits on this one before somebody else does. Yep, Donald Trump telling everyone to immediately evacuate. That's unfortunate, right? Hopefully there's no escalation. Hopefully Trump can get it under control. Hopefully there's no war. Hopefully people don't got to die for weird things that don't matter. But again, no way to really tell what's going to happen, guys. That's the black swan, right? I mean, yeah, we could do all the charting, all the TA we want, but a black swan comes like a World War III or a COVID. There's nothing a chart's going to tell you that's going to predict what's going to happen. So all we can do is ignore the noise. When you do technical analysis, you're not supposed to listen to the news. You're not supposed to listen to, what everyone's saying. You're doing your own analysis on the chart, trying to find a level where you think it makes sense to buy and accumulate a project. And TAI looks really good here. You just need that daily green dot. You can see we're getting some buyers stepping in. So there's that panic selling right off the news, Trump news, panic sell. But you can see buyers starting to step in here. I would wait for the daily dot on TAO. That one has a red candle here in June, but that doesn't mean it can't flip the green here. That weekly dot showed up there for a second. You got a weekly green candle. So you really want to see TAO hold on to that low right there at like 340. 340 is a big level for TAO. EVA, is that a stock or crypto? EAVA. I don't see that one. Unless you're talking about this one. EVA. I don't think that's the one. And that looks like it, guys. That's it for the chart requests today. We'll be back live on Wednesday. If I missed your guys' chart requests, we'll be back on Wednesday, but those will be coming from the chat here on YouTube. So you guys can tune in on Wednesday, put your chart requests in the chat here on Wednesday, and I'll be taking them right from the live feed. There won't be a stream on Friday because my wife and I are traveling. This chart request thread will open back up next Monday. Every single Monday, we take the chart requests from our Discord members. Wednesday, we take them right from the live chat. And on Friday is our watch list. If you guys didn't watch the watch list, that was from Friday. So again, you can come over here to the latest tab and you can click on this stream right here from Friday the 13th. Ooh, scary. Okay, and you guys can watch the replay. There was a lot of great setups in that video. That's on Friday's stream. The replays are always posted right here in the latest tab. You could also just check YouTube as well. Any crazy news happening? Here we go. CEO Brian Armstrong holds talks with the UK policymakers in London to discuss crypto, and just the Bitcoin Solana chart updates from earlier today there on Twitter. Welcome to all the new members, guys. Love to see you guys joining up. Love to see the community growing. I think we're at around 2,000 members now over here inside the Discord, so love to see the community growing. Again, this channel is not about me. It's not about you. It's all about us working together to conquer these markets and win together. Okay, it's a lot better to win with people than it is by yourself. I've found out the hard way here in the markets. I've been doing this for 8 years, guys. I love sharing the knowledge. I love connecting with other people who enjoy economics and enjoy technical analysis. So if you guys aren't a member yet, you guys can become a member over here in the Become a Member tab of the Discord. It's about $4 a month right now. It's not always going to be that price. I don't know when I'm going to raise that, but right now you can get in for less than a Starbucks coffee, and that'll get you access to all the monthly, weekly, daily, and golden dot alerts over here. For the trade alerts, that alone is probably worth a lot more than $4 a month. And then you guys could see all my trades, all my alerts down here. We got chat going on all the time over here in the Discord as well. We got, like I said, 2,000 people over here in the Discord constantly chatting it up. You guys can ask questions, get 24/7 trade support over there from me and the community, and also request videos like on today's stream. You guys get your requests in for Monday's videos. Again, this will open up. You guys can't chat in this now that the live is over, but that will open back up on Monday. And then, of course, we do the giveaways. If we can get this video to 300 likes, if you guys are watching the replay here, we're at about 146 right now on the live. But if we can get it to 300 on the replay by Wednesday, I'll give away 100 XRP to somebody in the Discord here as well. And lastly, guys, if you guys are new, I got a free trading course over here. There's 7 or 8 videos in this that you guys can come in here and watch. Learn a little bit more about our strategy and how we approach the markets. And if you guys do not have the trading indicators that we talked about here today, I'm talking about the red and green dots. I'm talking about the EMAs. I am talking about the Fibonacci here. Okay, the Fibonacci tool with the red zone where we look to sell, the stochastic RSI, everything. You guys can download my entire trading layout over here under the trading indicator tab. Just click on this link. It takes a couple of clicks and everything loads directly up into your trading view account. Everything will look exactly like my screen. You'll have all the same tools. Everything will look exactly like that. If you have any trouble, it's a pretty straightforward process. It's just a couple of clicks. But if you have any trouble or need support with that, my email is right there. That's going to be it for today, guys. Hit me up in the Discord if you need me, or go ahead and shoot me an email if you're not a member yet. If you guys have any questions, feel free to hit me up. I am active all day long. I do this full-time. I'm a full-time trader, full-time streamer. So, yep, I'm here to help, guys, here to support, and here to grow with you. So, with that being said, we will see you guys on Wednesday's stream. We'll be taking live chart requests directly from the chat then. Hope to see you there. God bless you. Have a good night.